Top of the top. Good morning. We're back. What's up? Good to see everybody this morning. How y'all doing this morning? We back live again. Tuesday, May 12th, 2026. What's up, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Matt? Shout out to everybody that's tapped in. Y'all know how we do. Intro. What's up? How's everybody doing this morning? What's up, Shirley? What's up? What's up, Miss B. Lloyd? What's up, the top of Jordan? What's up? What's up, EK? Good morning. We back again, y'all. Y'all know what's up. Shout out to the family. Shout out to all the moderators. Salute to the moderators. Salute everybody that's participating. Everybody leave comments. Hit the like button. Definitely everybody hit the like button because I never asked y'all and y'all hit it. So appreciate that. Appreciate everything y'all do. And that's about it, man. We're going to get into it, man. We're going to just continue to do what we do. All right? So for some people it's good. For some people it's just not. So just don't let the people that are not like winning, people that are not having a good life, don't let them ruin yours. Because that's all that's happening. Yeah, we're going to get into it, y'all. We up. So what's up, 401 Rider? What's up, Matt? Shout out to the East Coast, the West Coast, down south, Midwest, up north, everywhere, man. All around the world, Virgin Islands, UK, Canada, we here. We live. This is all we got left, y'all. It's not too much left. It's a lot left, but I told you that one part is gone. It's we're gonna get into it today. So we just going back into the saga. Old videos are resurfacing on Rihanna. These are the things I spoke about just from my perspective, in my opinion. Once you start dealing with certain energy, you start bringing certain energy to yourself. So like I said, every time somebody like keeps trying to bring up the past or want to show their past affiliations, these things are going to keep resurfacing because we know around here, Black entertainment is finished. So all we're doing around here is continue to watch the show. That's it. All roads eventually come to a dead end. Eventually they do. Eventually all roads cut out. So tell you that no Diddy stuff mean a lot. All right, it means a lot. No Diddy, no culture, which means no money. So what else we gonna be talking about today? How many of y'all know that Kevin Hart already been crashing? Duh, around here, we already knew he'd been crashed out. But to confirm it today, we shall look at how Kevin Hart's company has crashed. All of their companies have crashed. I know this. Kevin Hart had a so-called channel on YouTube. They've been crashed out. After Diddy went to jail, they all been on their face. You saw Shannonsharpe pay out lawsuits. Shannonsharpe is putting out news on himself, manufactured news, saying stuff about First Take wants him back. Skip Bayless is delusional, saying him going on First Take was the rebirth of his career. Yo, y'all, it's sad. The thing I know that I'm able to see that these people are off in the head because nobody's acknowledging that it is no such thing as fans no more. A lot of people are gone. A lot of people within this culture are in prison. It's just the facts. A lot of people in this culture are facing poverty, fighting poverty, and a lot of people don't have time to waste or money to waste on nonsense. So I know it's a reason why a lot of stuff is crashing. I understand, see, people that used to be able to wake up and tap into this show in the morning, some of them got to wake up now. They got to do DoorDash, Lyft. They got jobs. They got stuff to do. People got stuff to do now. The ones that's left are getting through their head. They need to get this money. But then you're going to see when that gas went up, it shut everything down again. No cars moving like that. Things are shut down. How's it? Once again, no shows, no concerts. It's spring, no shows, no concerts. Where's the money at? If I ask anybody to show me where the money at, where the money being made at, you show me. No, y'all, I told you, number smoking mirrors. At this point, you're just looking at people that are used to getting attention their whole life. All right. They don't know how to go without getting attention. That's all they have left. Their whole soul and spirit is tied in with cameras and microphones. It keeps them going. You see, it keeps them going. The attention keeps them going. When you are by yourself in mansions, bored, you need fans for motivation. So whether I got nothing going on or not, it's always good to get love from the fans. Because I know the people around here, I told you, I don't call you fans, but y'all show a lot of love. And yes, it feels good. So I know when you rich and you're big, I know they love the love because they get way more love than me and everybody else. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about the fame with them now. It's not about no damn money. They're not making no money. Once again, like I said, if you don't see them getting cut no checks for $1 million or they face on a new $1 million deal, that shows you they're finished. But I already told you when Kevin Hart was doing DraftKings, that meant his career was over. When Kevin Hart and LeBron was in the same commercial, I told y'all all that they were finished. I told y'all LeBron was finished before it all went down. I told you that's not his team no more. Then I told you, you seen it, black media lying, saying LeBron this, LeBron that, Luka this, Luka that. We're going to leave it alone. I think LeBron just got swept too. No Diddy, no culture. What else we going to talk about? How Diddy, one of the Diddy accusers we know about is still coming out, standing on his story. Then we also going to look at a situation Diddy name been coming up. I just didn't get to it because it's a female that Diddy allegedly had sex with. And somebody put it in a book. We're going to talk about that. Other than that, man, shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to everybody that's up. Shout out to everybody that's motivated. Shout out to everybody keeping their head up. And everybody that's going down the right path. That's about it. We in a time now, y'all, I will tell you personally, it is okay to be selfish. All right? It is time to be selfish. You being selfish is part of you living in your glory, y'all. That's what it is. You don't owe nobody nothing no more. Especially if you're over the age of 30. Only people you owe is your children. Other than that, other than your children, you don't owe nobody nothing. So when y'all learn that, then you'll start living your life. Other than that, let's go. Let's just get into it, y'all. Yeah, we live. Hey, a lot of times I want to come on earlier than 7, but like I say, it's nothing there. So part of me doing live stream, every day I put this shit together the morning of. I'm never prepared the night before, meaning I never know how the next day going to pan out. I don't even know how the news going to be. I don't even know if I'm going to have topics when I wake up. This is how it is. So every morning when I wake up, I put this thing together, but I want y'all to get when you see me coming to all these different times, it go according to how the information coming out. You see? So I might be up ready, but I don't got enough I need to start, or you got what I'm saying? It take a lot. And I'm saying that because people don't get, I've been able to see the reality of this game by how I have to prep for these shows. Just like I know I'm the trendsetter, meaning it's a lot of people that watch me for motivation. You got people that establish channels, they watch me for topics. They watch me, study me, then they start their live and talk about what I just finished talking about. Yeah, I'm the heart and soul of this shit. I'm going to claim it. Why? Because like I say, y'all, it is what it is. Everybody ducked the real stuff too long, but really what they all don't get, I told them all. Everybody on YouTube has basically been exposed since 2024. And all everybody did was try to hide behind the Diddy trial, try to keep their shit going through Diddy. But I'm the one that told them all. It's only going to last for so long. So Kevin Hart been finished. This was his funeral. Oh, yesterday I said I didn't see Katt Williams. I didn't. I fast forwarded through. I didn't see him. I saw him at the end, but I didn't see him perform nothing. Long story short, y'all, I had no clue. Katt Williams roasted Kevin Hart about attending Diddy parties. But I always told him around here, Katt Williams is the realest one out of a lot of them. And I always told you, Katt Williams gave all of them their warning. Everything you see now of this end of entertainment, everything you see, Katt Williams gave y'all all a warning. Now, anybody didn't believe Katt Williams, just look at how everything panned out a year and a half later. 2024, he did an interview, y'all. Time is flying. He did that shit a year and a half ago. But I want y'all to see, since Katt Williams did that interview, look at all the stuff happened. Where's Steve Harvey at? Look at everybody's name he said out his mouth. Where they at now? Either they hiding. Steve Harvey smart. He's hiding. That's why I told you Steve Harvey smart. So you know Steve Harvey was affiliated with Diddy as well through Lori Harvey. But you will see this whole time Steve Harvey just laid low. Steve Harvey ain't trying to do nothing extra. Steve Harvey still got his job. Steve Harvey staying out the way. Steve Harvey dealt with it smart. I told you that idiot that keep posting and doing all this extra shit. By them keep posting and going on tour, they brought all extra drama to themselves. Let me prove it. Well, you see all the smoke everybody else got for being with Diddy, but Diddy was dating Lori Harvey. So you ain't hear their name in nothing because they moved smart. They stayed out the media. So you know what the smart people said? If I'm going to stay away from this Diddy stuff, I ain't going to say nothing. I ain't going to say nothing about nothing. Meaning, I'm not going to be quiet during the Diddy trial. And then when Diddy trial over, I'm going to start reposting again. See, I tell you, the smart ones know I'm getting off that social media shit. Steve Harvey, he one of them. All right, straight up. Trust me. Now, they still post here and there on their timeline pictures, but nah, they ain't doing all that other stuff. Now, let's just get into it. What up, Dad? What's up, Brown? Hold up. Help me the way celebrities are all the time. What's up? All right, y'all, let's go. Let's go. So, like I said, I had no clue. He wrote, man, he had that whole shit cracking up. This was Kevin Hart's funeral, y'all. That's what it was. It wasn't his funeral. It was his funeral. That's what it was. He already gone. This was them putting him in the ground, like I assumed. So when I spoke yesterday about The Rock separating himself from him, that's what I get from it. This was a goodbye, Kevin. Nice to know you. That's what this shit was. Yes, he's done, y'all. He's done. Because I know he was done before this. They used Kevin Hart's name to get that Netflix special popping. And that Netflix special will forever be in history. That's the thing about this Kevin Hart roast. It will forever be in the Netflix catalog. That roast is going to be around 10, 20 years for that. You know what I'm saying? It's good. That's what it is. Yes. Because I've seen a few roasts, and his roast was treacherous. Now, what Katt Williams said? Katt Williams said this shit I'll be saying, man. But the thing is, y'all know when Katt Williams first came out with Shannon, all he did was confirm all the stuff I was already saying. And I told y'all Katt Williams trying to tell y'all something. But long story short, what did Katt Williams say? Just because you with the Diddy parties don't mean you done nothing. All right. So remember a while ago I told people, I said, yo, I don't know why a lot of them tap dancing, because if you ain't do nothing, you ain't do nothing. And I was telling them, like, I was trying to help them out. I was trying to help them, like, just because you went to a Diddy party don't mean you did nothing. It's the truth. Just like any party. Once again, you go to a party, they in the back room doing dope. You at the party too, but you ain't going to the room and do dope. And you don't even know what's going on. They ain't got nothing to do with you. That's a party. Party, everything goes on, whether you know it or not. Somebody could be having sex. Somebody could, it don't matter. You ain't gonna know. Get it? Meaning I have nothing to do with that. So what Katt Williams say? Just because Kevin Hart went to the Diddy party don't mean he did nothing. He said, but the fact that Kevin Hart always quiet and he acting funny when that Diddy topic come up, and he always quiet, that says he did something. Quiet. Just like I told y'all what's gonna happen. Katt is a genius, y'all. I told y'all, everybody that tried to be quiet, everybody tried to stay away from it. In the end, they was gonna go down by guilty by association anyway. Meaning, for one, everybody knows who's connected with Diddy. Everybody knows the history. Everybody knows all the information is online. So the fact they all try to be quiet made them look worse. They look like they all got jammed up with dildos. All right. The ones that were quiet were the ones that got jammed up with the box. All right. Because he had a box of a lot of them. The ones that were quiet were the ones that was getting jammed up. It's that simple. Why? If I know Diddy in any shape, form, or fashion, I do not have to be quiet. Like I said, y'all, hopefully, I'm hoping this. I'm putting it out in the universe. I know they be listening. All Diddy has to do when he come home or before, all he has to do is do a documentary of all the people career he helped. That's all he has to do. And once he do that, that's his positive energy right there. Why? Because now he's going to be able to show you all the people he helped make rich. But do you think a celebrity wants Diddy to come home and do a doc on all the people he helped that left him for dead? So I tell you all, if I was in this game and Diddy helped me, I mean, he messed up, but I wouldn't have turned my back on him because it is what it is. Because his shit ain't got nothing to do with me. If my homeboy turned into a serial slaughter, it got nothing to do with me. If my homeboy turned into a straight rapo weirdo, it ain't got nothing to do with me. So at the same time, I don't gotta duck my homeboy name story. I ain't with this shit. So yeah, that's my homeboy. I'm gonna tell you how we grew up together. I'm gonna tell you about all the fun stuff we did. That I might just go into he just went dark and I had to leave him alone, whatever it is. But I'm gonna let it be known. Yeah, that's my homeboy, but I ain't with that shit he on. That's very important, y'all. Now you look at all the celebrities didn't do that. You look at every celebrity that could have gave a blockbuster interview. Just saying, yeah, I was around the freak offs, but I ain't do nothing. They could have gave their story without throwing nobody under the bus. See? But they waited so long. Don't try it now. It's late. Too late. Sorry. Yeah. While Diddy was in jail going to court, people were supposed to be coming out telling their truth. Meaning, I'm going to tell my truth about me. Like, I don't get down like that. See what I'm saying? I don't get down like that. And I don't control nothing. Meanwhile, I wouldn't have been ducking. I would have been the face of clean. And I would have been situated for the new era. Meaning, I'm out that era now. I separate myself. I put that shit behind me. Like the streets. Meaning, yeah, I was around a lot of dirt. Yeah, we was in the streets on this rap shit. We was in this game. It was dirty. It was real nasty, but I ain't there no more. They didn't do that. They got tricked to try to live off their old fame, but their old fame keeps them handcuffed to Diddy. See, I told you they all stupid. They supposed to got away from it. You know what I'm saying? But no, they trapped in it. They trapped in it. Why they trapped in it? They got to still talk about Jay-Z. They got to still talk about back in the day. Once again, I'm going to show you what I showed y'all yesterday. I'm going to show you what they saying about R. Kelly and all y'all. I'm going to show y'all what they saying about y'all every day. Every day, I'm going to show you. So anyway, let's go. So once again, y'all, he said the fact Kevin Hart went to Diddy parties don't mean he did nothing. But the fact that Kevin Hart's so quiet about Diddy parties, that's how we know he did something. Right in his face, basically. You know what I'm saying? KATT didn't spare him. He didn't. So I didn't even know. How did I find out? Because this shit went viral. That's how I knew. I didn't know until it went viral. So I told you, I let all this stuff hit me naturally. I don't go digging. I don't watch nobody. When it's time to see what's going on, I dive in and I let it come at me. You know what I'm saying? So when I do everything organic, from the live to high research, I do it all organic, y'all. So as soon as I go online, I'm scrolling, it pops out, bah, the clip of Katt Williams roasting his ass. And I'm like, damn, I didn't even see this when I went through the because yesterday morning I just went through it. I watched it, fast forwarded. I even went to the end. I see when Katt Williams came out, but I didn't see him perform. So maybe I didn't go all the way to the end enough. But when I saw that clip, that was funny enough for me. Because I'm like, he destroyed Kevin. So long story short, I'm thinking Kevin destroyed from everybody else. He put the nail in his coffin with that. Now, mind you, The Rock went viral for roasting Kevin Hart. Man, The Rock destroyed that man. I might watch that shit again. The Rock destroyed him, but I know this for a fact. He put the nail in the coffin. Kevin Hart, because he went to Diddy party, don't mean he did nothing. But the fact he quiet about it, yeah, he did something. That's how we know he did something. Because I told them all. So Kevin Hart was smart, it would have been came out. Been, soon as that shit, Kevin Hart on microphones. No, y'all, but what we know around here? Let's slow it up. All right. Let's go back in time for the slow people. When I gave them the illustrations of these AI videos mean their career is over. All right. We laughed at all this shit. I told you guys on members only, one of these days on the lounge, we're going to go back to all the old videos. We're going to laugh our ass off. But this is a catch about this channel these dummies don't get. Ain't no videos on old because everything was done ahead. You see, everything that's going on now was already said. And that's all it is. So we're going to go back into this to make it simple for people. When I was telling them, once your name is in certain slander and you are a brand, it is no coming back from that. Man, that Diddy shit was just so funny, man. It's nothing never gonna top this shit what happened. This whole 2024, that 2024 year was, I tell you, was the best year. We laughing our ass off. Nothing gonna top it, y'all. 2024 was the best year. The 20 to now, to 25, this shit was hilarious, y'all. But what made it more funny, how they were being quiet and trying to hide. No, y'all, this shit funny. You are his boy toy. So meaning, I knew Kevin Hart was never coming back, but now let's bring it back. I said the only thing they're going to do is play on Instagram to maintain their black status. Then you have to understand it is a lot of their fans that are just like them, and all of their fans that are just like them. They are the main ones want to cover it up. Don't talk about it. Everybody that get down just like them were the main people hoping and praying this shit gonna just go away. And everybody kept thinking they're gonna go make their money. It's not gonna happen because you're all the same. I told you already. Anybody that lives a life, a double, triple life with shit to hide, you love this shit so much, you signed up to join shit. It doesn't matter. They wiping their hands of you, and they're gonna expose all your heroes first. And then your neighborhood shall be goodbye. Same reason why you seeing this thing with this voting being switched up. You guys don't get your world has been erased. It has been erased for all of the shit you do, done, believe in, and still keep doing. That's why y'all shit is over. The land of make-believe. Let's go. So once again, in the world of make-believe, they thought this stuff was going to just go away. Because they think everything is a movie. They think this shit gonna just go off. But no, it's not. So what did I say? I said, don't worry. One by one, by one, by one, by one, they will be exposed. And when I say exposed, means their careers will be over. When they all trying to come together now, it's not gonna work. Don't matter. I don't care if they do a concert with 20 of them on stage, it still ain't gonna work. And they're never coming back. Never coming back. The other part of it is there are no more fans. Fans don't have no money. You know what I mean? No, family, this shit for real. I think I might only got like 2 cash apps this month. I'm telling you what it is. Shit is fucked up out here. It is. All right? It is. I know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how shit flows. I know how shit flows. This whole month been slow. Last month been slow financially. I know what's up. And when people got money, you're going to see it. They're going to spend it. They're going to show it. You're going to feel it. And when they don't got money, you're going to feel that too. He put a dildo in my buns. Bingo. You can't come back from this. You guys can play fake, but the whole world already laughed at this stuff. The whole world already laughed at it, which means I know reality. You're never going to be a household name after this. All of this meant Kevin Hart is no longer nobody should look up to. And I'm going to tell you again, what got erased from them was their pop fans. What are pop fans? The fans that made them popular, that spent the money, AKA all other races opposite of black. That is why you become a household name. When the youngster is watching Jumanji because of The Rock and they see this funny guy, Kevin Hart, he becomes a household name. He had his time already. But what I know and what everybody else don't know, when I said Hollywood is going back to how it was, which means everybody that's originally Hollywood by blood, they will have their careers. And everybody else that made it in the game, got put on, somebody looked out for them, that's it for them. Unless they're in good standards. So you got it. He put a dildo in me. He said, what? Just because Kevin Hart went to Diddy parties and hosted, that don't mean nothing. But the fact that he's quiet, that means he did something. You know what he's talking about? You know what he's talking about, right? All right, then. Same way I put together. When I said it to you, I said, yo, when that whole time, when Katt Williams was doing that stand-up years ago about those rooms and what they do, he was talking about Diddy parties back then. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to see, I'm telling you, after he started exposing shit, next thing you know, Katt Williams started getting blackballed. No, y'all, tell you, man, they been knew Katt Williams was the people's champ way back. They been knew he was the funniest, and they been knew he wasn't with the program like that. So you're going to see what happened. Let's go. Part 2, Tom Brady cooked Kevin Hart. I'm showing you the after results. See, this is the funny shit. I'll tell you, your people's slow, right? See, I knew they was going to try to feed off Katt Williams. They was going to try to make it about Katt. This shit was not about no damn Katt. The Rock destroyed him the most. But see, the blacks going to make it like it's Katt Williams. Meanwhile, man, I'm not even going to say nothing. Oh, man. Tom Brady brought out a special Knicks jersey for Kevin Hart. So, you know, the Knicks just bust Sixers' ass. So Tom Brady brought out a Knicks jersey. I didn't even see that part. He brought out a Knicks jersey, but I'm showing you the after effects of shit going viral. Kevin Hart is not coming back. Tom Brady cooked Kevin Hart. Before it all took off, what did I tell my people? I said, yo, Tom Brady going to get his revenge. I said, make sure y'all watch that Netflix special. I told y'all a month early, about 2 weeks ago, something like that. I said, that shit coming up. They're going to destroy his ass. And I said, Tom Brady going to get his payback. So I'm just letting you know. Everything is going to play out. It's not over yet. It's not over till it's all over. I'm telling you, it's not over until it's over. And if you get what I'm saying, all right, I ain't got to say nothing. Now, let's slow this shit up. Let's slow it up, y'all, because I think a lot of y'all don't get it. When we already understand that this internet is their downfall, this shit has become their history. This shit has become their prison. Let's go into it. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to let the chat holler at me. Holler me in the comment section. How did Kevin Hart get in this game? Who put Kevin Hart on? And I'm going to wait. Who put Kevin Hart on? What family is Kevin Hart from? Then I can show you how it works. I told New York to stop sucking them off. New York, they were putting on everybody from Philly on purpose so they don't have to put on nobody from New York. You still didn't get. No comedian from New York made it big like Kevin Hart. They put a cap on New York comedians. They put a cap on New York R&B singers. They put a cap on New York rappers. They put a cap on New York entertainment. And that's why New York, they made it where you're going to buy and love everything else. But in the end, New York, you ain't got shit left. Y'all say Harvey Weinstein. No, get it right. Jay-Z. Damn. There you go, Mr. Brown. Damn. Rockefeller. That's right. That's the start of his goddamn career, y'all. Why am I saying that? Because I was telling you they're not going to prosper. I told you they can front, perpetrate with us. But Hollywood know how you came in this game. You came in the game from Jay-Z and them. They know he come from. That's why I tell you, he's not born in this shit. He's sworn. That's what I showed you yesterday. The Rock born in that shit. No, his affiliations is why he's getting ruined. Like I said, they're not going to win. Everybody knows who they are. They can hide on Instagram. They can go on this platform. They can interview each other. They can talk. They can do it all, but they ain't going to trick the check writers. The check writers said it's over for them. It's the check writers. Not me, not you, the check writers. The check writers said enough is enough. We're not in that era no more. Told you they all going to collapse. So once again, I'm showing you when I said the whole Rockefeller's online some reason. Well, he got destroyed. That was a shot at the Rock. Meaning, you know who the leader of the Rock is, right? All right. He's showing you. That's what it's about. Kevin Hart got disposed of. How you know that? He was never funny. He got put on by the biggest rap label at the time. The biggest rap label got behind Kevin Hart. And that's all it is. He got placed in the industry perfectly. And that's all it is. Other than that, you're seeing it now. We're going to get into it. Kevin Hart companies crash. They already had crashed before he got dissed. His shit was already crashing. These are facts. You see The Rock going viral? When these outlets lie about people going viral, liars. This viral. 15,000 likes. The Rock cooked Draymond. Everybody know The Rock was cooking. The Rock was really, I know he always said, can you smell what The Rock is cooking? But in the end, The Rock actually was cooking. That's why I was tripping off it like, yo, he actually was cooking. And you got it right here, y'all. Boom. So, remember we were talking about the black names. He roasted Draymond. He's like, that's a lazy black name. Your name really Raymond. You know what I'm saying? You just put a D on that shit. Meaning, man, that shit really a white name, fake. That ain't no real black name, Draymond. And the truth is, I never heard about the hood with that name. So look, of all the coolest, he said it right here, of all the coolest black names you could have, That is the laziest black name I've ever heard. So he's saying out of all the cool black names you could have had, your name Draymond. Man, that shit lazy. That ain't a real black name. That's what The Rock said. That shit funny as hell. He said you had the laziest black name I ever heard. On top of you, he said on top of your retarded name, your team got bounced in the playoffs. I forgot. He called Draymond name retarded, and he did diss their ass. He said on top of your retarded name, your team got bounced out the playoffs. Because you're my bro and I love you. Maybe it's time to retire. He told that nigga to his face. I forgot he roasted Draymond like that. He told Draymond to his face, you need to retire. All right? So I'm telling you, man, The Rock was smoking their ass. No, y'all, that show is not about Katt Williams. I knew the blacks was going to run with that whole Katt Williams and Kevin Hart shit. No, it ain't about that shit, bro. Nah, The Rock cooked that shit. The Rock cooked, because he cooked Draymond to his face, and he just destroyed them, y'all. And I'm going to be honest, I never saw a celebrity destroy a celebrity. I never saw that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I never saw the celebrity able to keep it real. So I'm telling y'all all, when they joke for real. A lot of y'all can't take it. You going to cry. You get upset. They be really roasting on personal shit. Like me and you friends, bro. But now it's time to roast you, bro. I got to roast you for real. I got to talk about your household. I got to talk about everything. I can't hold back. That's the shit they be doing, y'all. So I'm saying this, y'all. I'm not playing. I know the way he was getting roasted, that shit was to ruin his life. It was to ruin his household, to ruin everything about him. No major brand's gonna want him after this, at all. Okay. When the last time you saw Kevin Hart get a Hollywood check? When the last time you see him in a big Hollywood movie like Ride? Like Ride Along. You know all those movies he did. I never watched none of them. Ride. The movies with Ice Cube, I never watched them. Family, I've never in my life sat and watched a Kevin Hart movie. Now, if I went to somebody's house and they was watching it, that's how I saw Kevin Hart. I never watched a Kevin Hart movie. Never in my life. Never in my life sat down and said, I'm about to watch this. Now, the only movie of his I might have watched, it is Soul Plane. Why? I was selling bootleg DVDs at that time. So I did watch Soul Plane. I did watch that. Watch that shit now and watch how it look. All right? Let's go. Then you got it, man. He destroyed his ass. Kevin Hart and Katt Williams in their feud at Netflix roast. Because after that, Katt Williams know what's up. I'm back in my spot. They let you take my spot for a little while. You know what I'm saying? They let you take my spot. What Katt Williams said, Hollywood only can have one short man at a time. He said it. So he telling you, Katt like, all right, Kevin, you have my spot. Goodbye. I got my spot back. That's what happened. Straight up. That's what happened. If I had to put my money on the table, which one of them going to be in the movie first? It's going to be Katt. Why am I saying that? I know how Kevin Hart got destroyed. His career over. I know that. They bringing movies back. When they move, that's what the Michael Jackson about. Devil's Wear Prada. Movies are coming back like back in the day. So it's a lot of people, like ladies on this channel, I will be taking y'all to the movies. Old school style. That's what's going to be happening. All right? Because we back to that. Going to the movies. So being that everything is going back to the movies, guess who ain't going to be on no movie screen? Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart. They rebranded celebrities like it was back in the day. Remember back in the day, y'all? If you wasn't a real movie star, no such thing as you getting even press, seen. No, it don't happen like that. You got to be a real movie star. Meaning, only time we see you is in movies and little articles, and then we don't see you no more. So now y'all get what I said. Everybody that played online, they ruined their brands. Because real Hollywood actors, you only see them on movie screens. You don't see them playing around. They ruined their brands, y'all. That's what I was telling you all. When I'm looking at Shannonsharpe, he don't get. You was on CBS, Fox, Disney, national TV. Now you on this low-level shit. Once you go low-level, you're not Hollywood no more, y'all. I'll tell you that's how it works. You're not. You're not. Because it's all about visuals and perception. Once you're perceived as this YouTube guy, once you're perceived as a podcaster, you're not perceived as an actor no more. You're not perceived as a prominent football player. No, I told you this was to ruin all their brands. And that's what happened because they all dumb. What if I told you social media was also to set up rich celebrities as well? It was to make fans dumb and celebrities dumb. Why? The plan is celebrities, y'all all gonna ruin your brand so we don't have to pay y'all no more. Being that y'all always playing these millionaire games, or what if I told you maybe we had to stop y'all money because y'all kept talking black excellence. So now we're going to stop cutting y'all checks And now we're going to see how excellent y'all really are. Let's see if black excellence going to create some businesses. Let's see if black excellence going to build some of these cities without these checks. Put your money up. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. I also told you a lot of that black excellence got them in trouble. So what else? Did y'all see it again when the guy do a shot at black excellence? Yeah. So we get money from white man, but we're going to keep talking black excellence. We get money from corporation, but we're going to talk black excellence. Meanwhile, they're supposed to be for everybody. They're supposed to be for everybody. So I don't know what this shit is about. Meaning, it never made sense to me. Get it? Because if they wanted to prove to me what they was about, all they had to do was just do stuff. Like, do stuff. But we have more pictures of them at parties. We have more pictures of them doing everything else but what? In the hood. So let's just leave it at that. Let's move on, y'all. Kevin Hart is never coming back. He's never coming back. Now we're going to look at how the trend on Kevin Hart has started. Meaning, he's out of here. Kevin Hart business his business has already been crashing, y'all. Ever since he got in that car crash, his life been crashing. What happened? He already got exposed for doing pills. He told on himself. Once again, I knew it was over back then. There's no such thing as you being a household name when you admitted to doing drugs. The new world has been stamped. Generation Alpha will not look up to any of these guys from the rap game. The rap, this black entertainment shit is considered the devil to Generation Alpha. Period. So this is why I say they don't get what's going. Nobody get what's going on. They don't comprehend what I speak. I speak another language. So therefore, the people that know what I'm speaking, we on the same page. Y'all get it clear what I'm saying. Only in their stupid ass world, people get in trouble and they keep supporting them. People get accused of everything and they still love them. In the real world, when you get accused of doing drugs because you admitted you do drugs, once he admitted in court he committed adultery on his wife and he did drugs, he is no longer considered a good man to look up to. And on top of that, the third strike was Diddy parties. So you cannot be a household name, which means Kevin Hart is a bad investment. It's simple. You forgot Hollywood like squeaky clean people? That's what the brand's about. That's why I say he's going to do DraftKings. That's low-level Negro shit. Gamblers, the streets. Sports bet, the streets, same shit. Sports bet is the streets. They got all them basketball players co-signing gambling. Ha, ha, ha. They're all going to be wiped out of history, y'all. The life of the internet was this. We're going to transfer y'all life to online, and maybe 20 years from now, we'll just erase all this shit. And it'll be like it never happened. That's how I'm looking at it. We're going to erase all y'all fucking life 20 years from now on this internet. That's right. A virtual world. We can make it like it never existed. Same way, remember they went to that so-called Renaissance shit, painting all those pictures, remixing history? That's what's going to happen this time. Kevin Hart went MIA, changed his phone number after layoffs. All right? After layoffs. Let's get the facts. See, you got it? They're finished. You can talk about them all day. They don't get no traction. I know why my channel where it's at. It's for many, 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 many reasons. One of the reasons is we have nothing left but knockoff celebrities and everybody that's dirty. We have nothing left. Nobody that is currently winning is black at all. Nobody black is at the top. We don't have nothing. That's the facts. All we have is low-level shit and old shit. That's all that's left. Kevin Hart went MIA, missing in action, changed his phone number after layoffs. People got fired at his struggling media company. And this was before the roast. Though the roast seals the deal. He's done. How many times I got to tell y'all, this shit been going on. They're not making money. Did I not tell them when this idiot Kevin Hart was on KATT Senate platform? What I say? I said all the old heads trying to go on KATT Senate for clout. Who goes on there? Kevin Hart, Marlon Wayans. I said, yo, they're nothing but whores. They're nothing but camera whores, y'all. They suck off cameras, y'all. So being that KATT Senate was getting all those streams, who was over there? Kevin Hart. And we laughed at Kevin Hart because we knew his career was over. Niggas started hanging with KATT Senate. We like, yo, Kevin Hart, old grown-ass man, about to be 50, he hanging with youngsters. No, he was trying to get clout, short man. No, short man been done. Short man been done. They all done. They need each other. Now you see why Kevin Hart was playing around with Cam and they keep talking about Dame. They need each other. They all in the trash. Rockefeller Records. You ain't looking at Kevin Hart came back home. Show Cam some love. You know, remember back in the day? No, they all blew up. Now they back on the fucking ground. What they say? Then they tell you, y'all know the cliche, right? You supposed to respect everybody in the building the same way. From the janitor to the top. What's the old saying, the ancient saying? What goes up must come down. That's them. They came back down to earth. How you know that? Guys, they're doing the same shit we do. They came back to earth. Once I realized they hear what I say, and once I realized they talk back to fans, they already been down to earth. They just didn't know their wings were clipped. And they didn't get. Once your wings are clipped, you don't get another set of wings. Once you're a falling star, that's it. I told them all, they didn't listen. They wanted to play on this low-level shit because they wanted the money, but that's what they got set up at. They didn't understand this shit. This is what brought them down to earth on our level. And then I told y'all I'm in the basement, so they really messed up. You know what I'm saying? They on our level now. Once you lose your wings, y'all, you can't get back up. That's why I always throw it at you. The smart ones didn't play on Instagram a lot. The smart ones didn't play on YouTube because the real smart celebrities know a large portion is about the mystique, meaning not being seen like that. They ruined their own celebrity status, y'all. Once I see you every day, you're not a celebrity no more. Celebrities are people you don't see like that. And if you do see them, it's like luck. But once you see them all the time, they're not celebrities no more. They're not bright. They don't shine like that, y'all. They be in dark rooms and platforms. They be in too many buildings with lights. They're not celebrities no more, y'all. They just not. They're not. They still rich. They still got money. They still got a name, but they're not celebrities. Meaning, the role they play with us, they can't play that in Hollywood. Let's make it clear one more time. The role they play with us, they can't play that in that room right there with all them real celebrities. That's the real celebrities right there. That's where all the celebrities at. Meaning, you got it? That's where they at. Y'all janky celebrities, they try to go to Knick games for clout, Fat Joe. Yo, watch them celebrities got to try to beat somebody at basketball games because they not invited to shit. That's right. That's all they've been doing. Going to games for clout. No, y'all, they have no career. Don't forget, the saying is, the check writers are gone. So being that the check writers are gone, no Diddy, no culture, no money. That's the whole shit why the game is over. No more check writers. Then if we talk about fans spending money, that's the other reason why this shit over. Ain't no fans spending no money. People worried about gas and shit. People got a real deal on the table. Summer coming up. Parents about to be at home with these youngsters. Bills about to get ran up some more. When they home for the summer, y'all know the program. Water bill going up, light bill going up, food bill going up. It's the summertime. Nobody got time to play and waste. I know it's up. So it's a lot of reasons why they're going to crash. Because they're out of touch with reality, which means they don't understand the normal people are dealing with life now. Here you got it, y'all. Kevin Hart's media company crashed. He went missing on his employees and changed his phone number. Who does that, y'all? Who does that? So I told you, y'all were trained to worship people because of their money. If we put them all on the table, we just looked at the football player Richard Sherman last week. Business is crashing. His business crashed after 3 years. They are showing us how slow and stupid they really are. It is what it is. They were nothing but a bunch of money on camera. The money given to them, put the nigga on camera. That's all they were. Because they proven it now, y'all. They are proving it. So, like I said, everybody wants to blame everybody, but nobody wants to blame all these people that made it. Could have made changes. They didn't set up no councils. They didn't start no business companies. Now, let's bring it back. If these guys would have started business companies, do you think all this shit would be happening to them? They wouldn't even be in trouble. Or even if they was in trouble, if they would have did so much good and built shit, it would have been a perfect balance. If we go through all these cities, they're going to still look the same. Now, we know some people did stuff. What did Kevin Hart really do for Philly? What did he do? They dissed him, too. They said something about All he do is show. Oh yeah, they diss him about being a fake ass Eagles fans too. I remember the guy was like, the real Eagles fans up there. He was like, Kevin Hart, he only comes to the games when they winning. He only come. They was exposed. He only come playoff time. No, they was telling you, man, he don't fuck with Philly like that. It was all in the show. Kevin Hart been with Hollywood on their ass. Reason why I say that, when people like Kevin Hart come from Philly, they know how Philly is. So for them not to build shit or put nothing there, that shit's sad, y'all. Meaning, if I go to Philly, Gino's going to still be the top franchise. Nothing else. Meaning, nothing they built. If I go to Philly, am I going to see anything rap built hip-hop? Out of all the rappers that came from that shit, out of all the Jay-Z affiliations, am I going to see anything that these blacks built in Philly? I don't give a damn if it was a goddamn play park. They ain't do shit. I think because they can't. Let's go. You're going to see the same pattern with all of them, y'all. Let's get into it. This the guy. These are the two white guys I was talking about with roasting their ass off. That one to the right, his ass funny. That's the one that was acting like a slave, overseer, slave owner. Then when they cracked the joke, you know what I'm saying? When they cracked the joke, talking about he looked like he the type that'd have his slaves playing classical music when they roasted his ass. And you know what I'm saying? They were roasting him. Yeah, they were like he like a slave owner that'll make his slaves play classical music. And then he started standing up doing that shit. That's why I say, nah, they stupid. But when I was telling y'all how they roasted Cheryl Underwood, they roasted her dead husband. Right here. Cheryl Underwood's husband's suicide, cruelly mocked. So I tell you, they ain't spared nobody. But see, Cheryl, she can hold her own, y'all. She ain't take it personal. But she still threw something bad. But no, I'm telling you how far they went. They was not playing. So I want y'all all to get, especially blacks. You see how some people can take stuff, but you can't take it? The fact that you always emotional, get mad, want to fight, that's your weakness. Because I will say this. What I mean is I want to clear it up. The average person, you could not take nobody dissing your dead husband. You cannot take nobody playing around with your wife. You would have lost your goddamn mind. But hey, I tell you, they different. That's why Kendrick said they not like us. I told you what Kendrick was talking about. He was telling you all, they're not Hollywood like us. We live by a whole different code. So let's go. This is not but what I was talking about yesterday. When I was telling you the double chin challenge, and I will tell you I didn't show you how to post. Here go the post. Just to clarify it. When you're a billionaire and a global icon, but still human, fans are obsessed with these side-by-side shots of Beyonce and Rihanna at the 2026 Met Gala. They're calling it the Battle of the Double Chins. And honestly, we love to see it. Proof that even the queens have their angles. So I just wanted you to see all of the different conversations. When I say stuff, I don't just make it up. And I told you, they might have went there. They might have posted all week. But I'm telling you all, it don't mean shit. And for Rihanna, it got worse. Rihanna has now got the dirt on her, which I told you she got the whack juice on her. Here we go. Old video resurfaces of Rihanna high on stage. But like I said, being that she started dealing with them, all the old shit comes back out. And this stuff I never saw before. But one thing I know, I studied the whole game. And I studied life after Diddy before. All I know is what? Have we not been talking about the supermodels? They go Naomi Campbell. What do I understand about the rumors on her? The rumors is she's no good and she's filthy, she's dirty, because it was being said that she was doing shit with Diddy back then. That Diddy, she wanted a woman allegedly was used for certain shit. Long story short, Naomi Campbell is considered to be a goddamn devil, and they don't like her no more. And she's in the same boat as Diddy and all of them because their track record goes back to the 90s, and that was their judgment. So therefore, even Naomi Campbell is considered the bad guy now. These are facts. So Naomi Campbell was with Rihanna on stage. Y'all also looking at little Riri. Let's go back in time. This one, Riri was under full control by you know who. And on stage, she asked Rihanna, "Are you high?" And when you see the video, you can read her lips. She said, "Are you high?" And Rihanna was just standing there. What it was said. Was it not said they had certain people on meds? It was said. Long story short, y'all, I just wanted to show you how that shit coming back up. Naomi Campbell asked Rihanna if she was high on stage, and Rihanna's face delivered a 5-act response without a single word leaving her mouth. Are you hot? She said that shit right on stage. But see, remember the other time Rihanna was on stage and she was taking too long to thank somebody and salute them, and they came on the stage? All right. The word is Rihanna was under full control when she came in this game. That's the word on her. She was under full control. But I also assume that she been trying to get away from them, and now it's not going to happen, Rihanna. It's not going to happen. Sorry, Riri. You should have never been with them. I told you I was going to happen. Don't be surprised if that Fenty start crashing. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. They say, God damn it, Rihanna, we came in together. We going out together. You and ASAP, come on. I better come on. You got it, y'all. They were made. No Diddy, no culture, no career. They were created. They say, look, we'll get a chick from Barbados and make her star before New York. Even though New York got a lot of people from Barbados. No, the plan was don't let no more New Yorkers get rich off entertainment. That was the game. But the only thing is, it was early 2000s and we didn't know. See that? Now, y'all want to see something? Look at her ASAP. Let's ask a question. Do we think somebody put them together? Or do we think it was naturally organic? Don't forget. Remember ASAP Mob? Remember his homeboy ASAP Ferg? Don't forget Diddy was cool with ASAP Ferg daddy. Which means Diddy was down with ASAP Mob the whole time too. So, you know who ASAP was down with? Harlem. You know who Rihanna down with? Do you think this was an organic couple? Or do you think they put their ass together like Hollywood do? What you think? What you think? If I ask you another question, what you think? Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Who you think? Leave it alone. Nobody would escape the diddler. They better get their shit together for Diddy come home, y'all. Just know this. When he come home, he's going to still be doing better than all of them. Still. He don't got to spend no money. He already faced redemption. And when he come home, he going to cash out off his redemption story. They will all be falling before he come home. That's my opinion. That's my assumption. That's my measurement. So like I said, does it not look like Diddy's kissing her more real than ASAP? That's when we look at it. I was like, damn, Diddy show her more love. He just, I just be like, yo, man. The truth is, man, like I said, we can say everyone, we can laugh at all that shit he was doing, but the proof remains. The diddler still was getting more women than the whole industry. I'm going to say Diddy hit more women than the whole industry put together. And I'm going to say if we put all the men together for the industry, Diddy still got more women than all of them, y'all. That's what I see. That's what's online. That's what's proof. Get it? You got it. So do y'all think this is a real couple? I mean, they're a real couple now. No, there was a couple put together for y'all, so y'all can say, they're so cute together. They look so good. Meanwhile, y'all, why is this coming up? Naomi Campbell is Diddy homegirl, man, because she was there from the beginning. You got to remember, they know her before when she was a nobody. When I threw it at y'all, I was like, that rapper y'all love, he don't got no history with grown-ass women. I said, because at that time, I was into them grown women. Who that? Naomi Campbell, Tyra Banks. Y'all favorite rapper is not accused of being with nobody grown. Not like that. Not no supermodels. And we also assume who put your favorite couple together. It's mathematics, it's history, it's in the books. Meanwhile, maybe somebody said, Tyra, make sure she high. She's on stage asking her, are you high? Or you read her lips, you can read her lips when she's saying it. Rihanna just standing there. Question is, y'all, does she look high? The other question is, why is this video resurfacing? They don't know what's better. Remember I told you people got media companies? Same way they can use their media companies to destroy your ass. How? Tell the media company, go dig up all the old dirt. Go back. Remember that video? Yo, we know one night she was high. Yeah, it was a so-and-so event. Go back, get that footage. Post it. That's how easy it is, y'all. Meaning, I told you could be like, she could be thinking she cool with people, but the people she thinks she cool with, the main ones putting out the dirt on her ass. That's how it works. We're going to ruin her shit. We're going to ruin her. What happened? Y'all not getting it. Who just came out with beauty products? 2 people did. The 2 people that just came out with beauty products. Who they down with? So you mean to tell me Rihanna been had beauty products, but now somebody else pushing beauty products? Are you getting it yet? Simple, y'all. I told you they stupid because of this internet. Nobody shall buy this internet, y'all. Who you think this internet come from, man? This shit comes from a higher power, y'all. You better understand that. Nobody's going to buy it or control it. But let's go back in time, because this going to be their downfall. Who bought out beauty products recent? Who do we see outside selling beauty products? And who re-released beauty products? Who is pushing beauty products right now? So Rihanna been had products, but all of a sudden she getting bad news. And as she's getting bad news, everybody else bringing out their products. Oh, let's not forget, some psycho came, shot their house up, and somehow ever since then, they ain't been chilling like that. Because now the bad news has started on Rihanna. Are you high? That's Diddy's sister, y'all. That's who the hell she is. That's his goddamn sister. You feel me? So, no. Control. You see it? Control. That's all it is, y'all. Which means she will not escape. She will not escape. If we go down, you going down with us. So here you got it. Rihanna, if I get roasted, you getting roasted too. Here it go. We together, remember? Here it go. Right here. We all getting roasted. Fuck it. You going down with the shit, Rihanna. Get your ass on the Titanic. You got it, y'all. So here you go. When I said fans are obsessed with these side-by-side shots, they're calling it the battle of the double chins to show you. People can run with the narratives they want, but these are the real narratives. Meaning they didn't get no shine, no clout, no glory at all. That was just on your timeline, which means it wasn't real. All right, let's go. Rihanna's the billionaire. Now I'm going to show you the kitty talk. So being that we're looking at this crisis, or these people being big-ass kids, now I want y'all to look at it for what it is. Now you're going to see how these grown people look like children when they talk. And I told them, just shut up. But I also told them they're going to use them emojis so long, they're going to just be big-ass kids. Rihanna's the billionaire. No, Beyonce now a billionaire too. See them kids talking? Rihanna's a billionaire. Beyonce now a billionaire too. See the heart emojis? I love it. This is why I don't be online, y'all. See them kids? Told you, I didn't know people study like this. When you look at it, you really will see they are very childish. My daddy beat up your daddy. My brother car better than your brother car. Here you got it. Remember boys in the hood, they was in the class arguing? I get my daddy shoot you in the face. He said, I get my brother shoot you in the face. He said, get your brother, you punk ass bitch. they doing it right here. This was some school class shit. Rihanna's a billionaire. Beyonce now is a billionaire too. That's it right here. I'll tell you, little kids, y'all. They are 2026 still having conversations about other people's money. They don't understand. Y'all don't like them because they entertain. You are grown to love them because they got more money than you. They billionaires. The word is you so poor, you're going to worship everybody with money. They billionaires. Respectfully, these queens still produce music for all of us to enjoy. Not just fashion moments that want to skim us into some fake reality. Stop right there. Somebody's making this post trying to say, these women do a whole lot. Man, it ain't about this damn, they trying to say, right, it ain't about this fashion show because they getting dragged. Then this person try to say, respectfully, these queens still produce music for all of us. That's a lie. What you mean they produce music for all of us? No, they don't. They're not even making music. On top of that, they don't make it for everybody. Everybody don't listen. That's a lie. Not just fashion moments that want to skim us. That's a shot at Kim K. They said Kim K want to scam us into some fake reality. How? No, the reality is you believe fake shit. If you watch NBA playoffs right now, jackass, you will see scams on the court, on the floor. Meaning, when they play NBA playoffs, Kim Kardashian brand is being seen all around the world every fucking game. Because I've been telling you guys, she has a deal with the NBA. Kim Kardashian is richer than Rihanna and Beyonce put together. Hold up. No, her and Rihanna is about neck to neck. Excuse me. Because Rihanna had went up to 2 recently as well. 2, something like that. She was going up to 2. Rihanna was going to have more than Jay-Z. It was happening. But I think now it's not. Yeah, it was. But Kim K got, I think, 1.72, something like that. But the facts is, you want the proof on Kim K? When you watch the playoffs, you will see Skims on the court, on the ground they playing on. You're going to see Skims on the floor because it been like that because she been in a big deal. But remember, y'all racist. So you got to big somebody up and diss the other one. Meanwhile, this shit is a lie. Dumb woman, they might be queens. They ain't making music. They are not. Rihanna's winning in fashion. Kim K is too. But they trying to make it like Kim K just get over with her fashion. But this is all bullshit. I always want y'all to see, man. That's why I can't tolerate their mouth. See, this is what I'm talking about. You see how they write big-ass paragraphs? Tell you all they idiots. Beyonce is officially a billionaire, according to Forbes. She became the 5th musician to reach the status, driven by her highly lucrative 2023-2025 touring, particularly the massive success of the Renaissance. Do you see this shit? It's called a comment section, y'all. Just comment. You see how this shit go? You see how it's making me crazy, y'all? This is what they be doing. This is how far they go to defend people just talking. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Twitter, please go back to 180 characters. All these shits, go back to 100 characters. All right? They won't write an essay. They won't fucking write a resume, right? They won't write a love letter, but they will write big-ass books on fucking line, y'all. And I'm sick of their ass. Because all they're going to do is keep telling us what? Well, we already know. Everything she hit, already know. You're going to keep saying what we already know. You're going to keep saying what we already know. To what? Defend somebody you don't know, your poor ass. I'm going to keep saying that word poor because you don't like it. No, it's called fucking poor. If you can't pick up and go anywhere you want right now in this world, you're poor. So we're going to leave it at that. All right? You're fucking poor. I got to stress the word poor to separate you from rich. You're going to worship rich, but you ain't going to be rich. You're going to stay poor. Particularly the massive success of the Renaissance and Cowboy Carter tour, it was all over the news. Duh. So if it was all over the news, why the fuck you put a big paragraph with your fan ass? See the bottom? No, y'all. It's called celebrity worship, y'all. Tell you what happened. This is why they all gonna pay, y'all. They turned their back on every form of worship, and in the end, they worship false idols. It's the truth. Are they not American idols? Yes, they are. They're American idols. In the end, for all y'all, I don't care if you know scripture or not. It doesn't matter who the hell you think the false idols were. In the end, they worship false idols. Period. Period. And they're the only ones that do it. They're the only ones that do it. Right? This is a person is breaking down some shit like it's a goddamn scripture. No, they're into worshiping false idols, y'all. That's what they do. They don't worship nothing else, but they worship false idols. And that's why they done. That's why they done, y'all. Because somebody told me, man, you ain't got to believe in God, but it's good to have insurance. And they didn't have no insurance, y'all. Same way they drive around with no insurance. Their life is very reckless. Rihanna wins, but she is happier than B. You see, I want you to see them debating. So they said Rihanna's more happy than Beyonce. You see the little kitty shit? You see the hearts and emojis? You will swear down a teenager did this, right? No, those are grown-ups. Grown-ass people, man, in 2026. Sad, y'all. No, y'all. I want to tell y'all, I don't deal with that politics shit. But I'm going to tell y'all straight up, a lot of y'all getting gaslit, right? Y'all getting gaslighted. The whole point is this. If you, all you got to do is look at your generation now, the shit they say and do. And you ask yourself, is this generation going to be able to go to polls in the future? Is this generation going to be qualified to make life decisions? Maybe it's a reason why they're switching everything up. Maybe they understand what you don't. 10, 15, 20 years from now, this generation will not be in position to not only run the country, they won't even be in position to help the country go forward. They're telling you ahead of time what y'all don't get with your slow ass. They're telling us all, we don't have no future in this department because they're all idiots now. From the ages of what, 18 to 55 or some shit, they will not be relevant in the future. Their brain is so entwined with dumb shit, how the hell they gonna know about politics 20 years from now? Which means they vote gonna be stupid as hell. How we gonna take their vote serious 15 years from now when they show they dumb now? They will not be the face of the country. They not. That's what they telling us now. Well, how you know that? You guys had everybody in office to this day of power. Look at y'all fucking neighborhoods. Y'all had all these people in power. Look at y'all young generation. Meaning the older people in power didn't do shit for y'all young generation. So y'all young generation will be irrelevant 2040. They will be irrelevant 2038, 2035. They're going to be irrelevant. You guys are not qualified. You don't got enough degrees. Y'all guys ain't been going to college for political science. Who you playing with? They restructuring the board. They know in the future, shit, they ain't going to have no word in the future. How? Look at them now. How the hell they going to be the future when they making themselves extinct now? How they going to have a future when they already acting stupid? They're the stupidest ones. Meaning, they're telling you guys, America going to be different because you made it different. Remember? So that's what happened. They're telling y'all, oh, the future, your voice, you had a voice all the time. But for the future, you ain't going to have no voice because y'all prove to be idiots and dummies. How? Online. Y'all stupid shenanigans is the reason why we have to build a nation without your dumb ass. Meaning, if you guys were prominent respect on a certain level, no, we can see the future. The children of today are the grown-ups of tomorrow. The children of today are the grown-ups tomorrow. The youngsters of today are, but they know y'all failed in the school right now. No, y'all, it's a reason they restructuring the board. I'll tell y'all what happened. The race is what place you're going to finish in. You're not even in the race no more. Then on top of that, you know why they ruined their life? Their whole life is based on applications. You want to hear the joke? Their whole life is based on applications. When you fill out any application, any paperwork, what's on that shit? Race. What's your race? And what? What's your sex? Their whole life is about race and sex. And what else? Playing on applications. Their whole life is applications. Sex and race. That's all they know. Bingo. So that's why you don't have no future. All you know is sex and race. How the hell you got a future? All you know is sex and race. And applications. That's it. So who fault is it? Did Brother Umar build that school yet? Wait on it. That's what's going to happen for your future, a fucking school. Other than that, no, y'all. Too much BS happened already. So therefore, I'm just the one to tell you, in my opinion, very raw, why the future going to be what it is. It's going to be a certain way because they made it like that. They made it like that. So therefore, don't keep talking. Just pay attention. So I'm going to keep showing you. When they say that didn't happen, remember they tried to say that didn't happen? No, y'all. I showed you. They can go live. It don't matter what they do. It's going to keep going viral. Because I told you, Blue Ivy was the only one that really went viral for disrespecting somebody. Somebody asked Blue Ivy to remove shades. She says no. So remember they tried to say, no, he was telling her push him up. He was saying push him up. Shut the. Oh yeah, they lie. They nothing but a bunch of liars, y'all. That's all they do. He was telling her push him up. No, he didn't. Whole world know. And I told you, it's your people that make you stupid. Your people refuse to tell you the truth about nothing. Nothing. They'll bash the hell out of everybody. But they'll lie for him. See, I'm telling you, that's why y'all world fucked up. You believed in a big-ass lie too long. You believed in lies, y'all. Your whole life is a fucking lie. I'm going to repeat it to you damn near every month. Your life is a lie, guys. All right? It just is. It is. As long as you believe it. So, I'm showing y'all the narrative. What's the narrative? No Diddy, no culture. Meaning ain't shit gonna move. Ain't nothing good gonna go for nobody. Let's go. And we're gonna get into the new news on Diddy as well. Yes, we will. Let's go, y'all. We up this morning. Shout out to everybody that's up catching this live. I'm showing you what actually went viral, the update. When I said they're gonna post for a week, but after that, they're gonna be dragged for 3 weeks. Let's go. Who the hell cares? Who the hell cares about them? Who the hell cares? They created a freaking brat. Everybody with children know this. So there you got it. She told him no. Before all this happened. What did we not laugh at this post? What did it say? Jay-Z and Beyonce, they didn't have money. Basically telling you there'd be two cornballs. That's what they tell you. The people been talking about them, y'all. There's nothing they gonna do about it. This shit is viral around the world, man. Nothing they gonna do. But they telling all y'all, shit, if y'all had money like them, you'd be the shit too. They said this was who they'd be without money. Nobody's. Blue Ivy Carter went viral after refusing to remove her sunglasses when Jay-Z asked her during Met Gala. Fans love her confidence. They love her confidence. What the bottom says? Too weird. Too weird. People saying y'all are weird. Told you because everybody knows. Y'all think everything is normal. People think you're weird now. How many times I've been trying to tell y'all? I try to save y'all 2025. I say the word is y'all are now considered freak nation and weirdos. All right? But before that, 3 years ago, I said, guys, that word rapper means weirdo. I told you all. I told you all. We're going to leave it at that. Right here. What somebody say? Too weird. They just fucking weird. They weird. Why? What's this kid stuff? All this youngster shit. What is all this shit about? This youngster shit, no, they weird. Right there, y'all. Public opinion, man. 16 hours ago. Shit don't stop. Now let me show you some more dirt they did. Not saying they did it, but somebody did her dirty, y'all. Somebody did her dirty. What you looking at? This generation supermodel. So what I said, this generation, I said, y'all, you've been robbed of these old heads been robbing y'all of y'all current stars, celebrities, and these old heads been keeping y'all in the past to take the light of everybody that is now really, really relevant for real. So let's go back to this right here with Naomi Campbell. Rihanna's high on stage. Naomi Campbell, after she high, she just standing there stuck. But I'm showing you Naomi Campbell how it all relates because she's one of the original Met Gala women. She's a real model. Let me show you Naomi Campbell replacement. The new Naomi Campbell is her. But see, since she got that pretty chocolate skin, they're going to treat her like straight dirt. And that's why you didn't even know who she is. And you don't even, how many of y'all know who she is? Say right now. And if you don't know who she is, that is my proof. They control media. They control the game. Because who's really winning, who's really beautiful, who's really doing their thing right now, they're not going to let you know. Keep your ass in the past. Keep your stupid. Here you go. Who's that? She's a supermodel, y'all. The new Naomi Campbell. See that pretty black? In this game, you know how they're going to do it. Do y'all know they did this woman dirty? Do you know somebody put out an article on this woman? She peed on herself at the event. They slandered the hell out of her, y'all. So they made it where only news she's going to get is bad news. Supermodel, a note yard, slams crude toilet rumor. So I'll show you how it worked. We didn't hear about them the day after. Because remember, the day after, they flooded that shit with Ciara and them. See, they didn't put the spotlight on the real people that was dressed up to date, the new people, the future. Here you go. All right? The woman that's of the now, the future. They don't want you to know. Stay in the past. So they made it about them to take the light off the ones that actually did their thing and somebody now. All right? They spread a rumor on her. She peed on herself, y'all. Facts. Lied on this woman. Lied on her, y'all. To ruin her night. I didn't wet myself at the Met Gala, and says supermodel, as she accuses Washington Post of false report. They put out a fake lie on her, y'all. Say she peed on herself. See how low they went? To ruin her ass. They always talking that beauty shit, y'all. They always talking that beauty shit. Huh? They always talking that beauty, right? All right, y'all want to talk that beauty talk? Let's compare that beauty now, y'all. You want to do it? Let's go. Huh? No, I told you guys, y'all growing with light skin. They automatically light skin is bad as hell. Huh? You want to compare pretty? Who more prettier? Go ahead and say it out your fucking mouth. Who more prettier? I dare you say it. Who more prettier? You ain't gonna say it. Don't say it. Please don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. All right? Sounds good. It sounds good. You see that chocolate bar? All right, we're going to leave it at that. We're going to leave it at that. We're going to leave it at that. All right, you see that? They lied on, said she peed on herself, y'all. Not saying no entertainer did it. The Washington Post did. But just know somebody violated her. Maybe she might have been the prettiest dark skin. Maybe she might have been the prettiest woman in the whole building. We don't know that, do we? But I know one thing. She prettier than all them goddamn entertainers. I know that much. She prettier than all of them. Only person I can say, maybe Ciara. But nah, she's a damn supermodel, y'all. Of course she prettier than all of them. She's a supermodel. Just like back in the day when I knew it. My opinion, back in the day, Naomi Campbell was prettier than all of them. I like grown women. So I always looked at Naomi Campbell as a grown woman. Tyra Banks and Beyonce and Rihanna was always little girls to them in my book, because I always like older women. That's me. So carry on, kiddies. Meanwhile, you see these kiddies arguing in the chat. Rihanna's a billionaire. Beyonce is now a billionaire. So y'all grew up on TRL and shit. Y'all still on TRL. Meanwhile, they lied and said this woman peed on herself, man. You see how low they go? Let's go. Once again, let's do an update. Every so often, we must go back into this. What's up, Black the Free Think? I was wondering where you was at, bro. I didn't know if you went off the road, got snatched up. I didn't know what happened, bro. Good to see you. Hey, check it out. Y'all know how we do around here. This is a real live stream. I interact with the people. That's the gimmick. Let's get into it again, y'all, because I get bored. You can't do live streams just talking to yourself, screaming like an idiot, talking all these hours straight by yourself. See, in my mind, I'm talking to myself. It's just a computer right here, y'all. So if y'all don't respond back, I start feeling weird, and then I want to turn the live off. But let's go back into this again. Y'all know how we do around here. Told you, man, this is the culture. It ain't never coming back. So let's say it again. To this day, they still talk about Lil Durk coming home. To this day, they still talk about R. Kelly. Let's play the game once again. We must update this game. We play every couple months. You have a chance to free one. Who you going to free? Because as time goes on, things change. You got a chance to free one. Which one you going to free? Lil Durk, Tory Lanez, Diddy, or R. Kelly? The president asked you for your advice. He want to give a pardon. He asked you your advice. Which one should he free? Which one, y'all? Hold up. Durk is cooked. Neither. You gotta play the game, Sandra. You can't dip off. You gotta play the game. You gotta play. Which one you gonna free? Which one you gonna free? They say none. So you gonna leave them all in jail for life? Y'all foul as hell, man. And you gotta play the game, y'all. You gotta pick one. This ain't a trick question. Well, I'll make it easy for you. Well, I'll help you out a little bit. Diddy been doing his time. Diddy, I mean, he did his time, but is he worse than R. Kelly? Yeah, that's what everybody always say, Tory. So the word is still Tory. I'm going to say Tory, and then the next is Diddy. All right? It's time for Diddy. You see, Latasha Jordan said Diddy and Kels, man. That's what she like. So then you got it. So long story short, I'm going to say Tory, and then the next one out is Diddy. I'm going to say R. Kelly to stay his ass in there. All right? I'm going to say R. Kelly to stay in there about 5 more years, and then let his ass out. And Tory need to be out. Y'all already know that. Lil Durk, man, I don't care when he get out. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Because I'm looking at what they actually did in life. I'm looking at, you know how people look at them, but I'm really looking at their work. And did they pay their dues? Did he got humiliated more than all of them? He did. He's still being dragged. But the point is, y'all, update, nothing changed. Y'all whole life gonna be fucking jail and seeing the same whack-ass characters. That's all it is. All right? So there you have it. Let's go. Author defends bombshell claim Sarah Ferguson had friends with benefits relationships with Sean Diddy Combs. I stand by it. Word is, Diddy was hitting that ass. The one with the red hair. So somebody wrote a book and they put that in there. Tell you, man, we had so much proof Diddy had way more. He get more coochie than all of them, man. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And just because he had those dildos don't mean nothing. Don't mean he was using them on him. I assume he was using them on rappers. He had 700. One man just need one. I believe he was jamming people with them. I'm just playing, man. I think he was selling them. I don't know. Maybe he had a dildo line coming out. But just know he got more coochie than all the rappers put together. Yes, he did. He got it, man. Diddy, they saying Diddy hit that ass, y'all. They were friends with benefits. Let's go, R. Kelly fans. Bring your ass over here. Come on, Tasha Jordan. Let's get some smoke. Let's go, y'all. Let's get it. Here we go. Do What You Want, featuring R. Kelly, is still my jam after all these years. Do you see them, y'all? I told you every day. Yo, y'all, they insane. They still talking about R. Kelly. That's why I brought it up. So y'all be baiting and trapping. They still talking about R. Kelly. That's why I brought this up. Oh, y'all, they're fucking sick now. They're all sick. You're all who you watch. You like who you are. You're all together, goddammit. That's what it is, y'all. See it? They can't stop talking about them. Check it out. I'm going to show you what the people saying, though. Do What You Want. That's my jam. Girl, that's my jam. Fucking sorry as hell. They are so sorry, y'all. All they got is niggas in jail. They best singer is a nigga in jail for fucking minors. For dealing with minors, y'all. That's their best. That's all they got left. Told you they sick. Don't believe me, y'all. Here we go. So sick of seeing this shit. Told you. 2 hours ago. Told you guys, nobody like you no more, man, because your stupidity. So sick of seeing this shit. There you go, man. I'm just gonna keep giving you these updates, man. You fucking people are sick. Told you. Keep being proud, y'all. Keep talking. You people are fucking sick. I told you that's the word on y'all. That's the word, not me. That's the word. People are fucking sick. You people. Who is you people? Who is you people? You fucking people are sick. I told you the word is y'all sicko, weirdos, and little balls. It's okay. Tell you that's the word, not me. So keep talking. Keep being proud of Kelly and the rest of them. Keep it going, niggas. Keep it going. Inside Snoop Dogg's political U-turn. What happened? No, Snoop Dogg wanted to save his ass in his career. But what am I showing you? Remember the other day we had a conversation on who's really a superstar? Here's the proof. I showed you your favorite sorry-ass rapper. Get one like. Snoop Dogg. Look what he got. Same platforms. Snoop Dogg has 700 plus reactions. 762 reactions. 534 likes. 318 comments. So when I showed you somebody don't get no likes, comments, they don't. When you don't pay, when you can't pay for everything, somehow everything looks official. What's up, Kimmy Lou? What's up? Let's go. Here goes some positive news they ain't gonna talk about, but I will. Thank you, Kimmy Lou. Thank you very much. Check it out. 2 Chainz is brought to tears as his daughter having graduation. See that? 2 Chainz is brought to tears. His daughter graduated, but remember, hip-hop, you don't promote this shit. It's not positive. Now, this hip-hop site promoted it, but remember, this shit ain't cool, y'all. But I wanted y'all to see it. When I've been told you I respect 2 Chainz because he proved to me he's smart, and every time I see him, he always doing some smart shit. And I saw 2 Chainz deal with many people. He's very articulate. Meaning, he's a rapper. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He be on this. He was on the street shit, but he moves alone. He don't need no crew. He don't need no posse. Whenever I saw this man on Jeopardy, meaning when he's among so-called other people, he's still 2 Chainz. Meaning he's respected. 2 Chainz is not an ignorant ass rapper, y'all. He's not. But you're gonna see when you're a rapper and you do good stuff, it's not good news. So his daughter graduated. Don't show that. See that? Even though he's showing you a grown man. I'll leave it at that, y'all. Just showing you how your culture, you're going to be praised with fucking jail, not graduation. You always see jail. You know what else I'm tired of seeing on YouTube timelines? All them stupid ass gangster tales. They still be talking about Nicki Bond, all this stupid shit, all these old gangster tales, same old fucking stories. The truth about this. Well, man, y'all whole life is just sorry as fuck. Your whole life is a graveyard, guys. I'm sorry to tell you that. Let's go. A damn graveyard. Meanwhile, you got it right here. Let's look at the people praising 2 Chainz. That's right. Be a proud papa. Your baby earned that. Smart and beautiful. Congratulations. Congratulations. What did I say? Man, you're only supposed to be proud of accomplishments. They taught them to be proud of fucking race and sex. That's why I say their whole life is applications. When you fill out an application, it's going to ask you your race and your sex. All they know is race and sex and applications. What applications? The ones that's on their phone. All they know is race and sex. That's a joke on them. That's a joke on them. Y'all whole life going to be based on fucking applications. All they know is race and sex. Got it? Boom. Now let's go back to this. Because I told him, only thing you're supposed to be proud of is accomplishments, not skin color, not sex. Accomplishments is the shit you get done for yourself and your family. That's what you're supposed to be proud of. Ain't nothing else to be proud of, y'all. No, when you're a loser, you make yourself proud of anything. That's all it means. You have nothing to be proud of, so you're just proud of anything. No, y'all, proud of nothing what it's called. Salute the 2 Chainz, man. Salute to all the fathers, man. Straight up. Here we go, y'all. To prove again who's getting played. Cardi B and Stephon Diggs spotted packing on the PDA Mother's Day event 3 months after split. So you see, after all the shenanigans, they broke up, you're going to see they taking pictures together again. Same thing with Blueface and Chris Rock. They back together again. No, that ain't it. The plan is you going to break up and you ain't going to have nobody and they going to play with you like they broke up. Meanwhile, they do that shit for clout. They do that shit for trends. The word is your reality going to always be break up. That's all you going to see. Meanwhile, they be trolling y'all. You see Cardi B back with Stephon Diggs? Here you got it. So when you see Stephon back with Cardi, and then this same week, you see Blueface back with Chrisean, just know it was all planned like that. Meaning, the joke on you, fans. That's all it is. They make money off getting together. They make money on breaking up. Meanwhile, y'all know we was just talking about Carmelo yesterday. The word is Carmelo cannot dress. He need to dress better. Do you see how Carmelo's dressed, New York? New York, stand up. You see how Carmelo dressed? But I know why Carmelo dressed like that. He was raised in Baltimore. He was raised in Baltimore and basketball gyms his whole life. Melo never knew how to dress. When you think about it, the people that can't dress now, if you pay attention, they never could dress. They can't. No, LeBron outdresses Melo. He does. He just does. Melo can't dress, y'all. He can't. So, do you see what they got Melo wearing? Do you see them pants? He got a new style for y'all. Do you see those pants Melo got on? Your family, what the hell is that? He got on some granddaddy church pants. What is that? What is that? Guys, I told you New York lost their drip. They thought I was playing. You see Melo representing New York? New York, stand up. You see they made a point to make Melo stand right in front of that Empire State Building, don't you? New York, stand up. That nigga standing up, all right. Melo got on some granddaddy pants. Melo got on granddaddy pants, dog. I'm a designer. I don't give a fuck what they design. I don't care if they Christian Dior. I don't care what that shit is. No, I don't bake clothes on brands, y'all. Melo got on granddaddy pants. Hey, granddaddy, picture some cool name. Hey, that picture of Melo looked like when you was young in the kitchen, and you know how when you were little, you couldn't see tall, you just see the waist. It looked like granddad in the kitchen about to make us some Kool-Aid. That's granddad, man. No, that's why Lala left his ass. He couldn't dress. I think if Melo was fly, I think Lala would have stayed. I think Lala would have gave him a pass. Lala like, nigga, you couldn't even dress. I'm the one that got you somebody. And you gonna go cheat on me. I'm the one that gave your style. You got it, man. New York, stand up. Melo got on pants looking like he from South Carolina. I'm going to get my last. Fuck that. All right? So there you got it. Stephen A. said Melo need to dress. I said it. Melo throwing a blazer one day like he was getting fresh. He come back in the next day with some goddamn granddad pants on, man. Hey, Punches, he got in your daddy pants, bro. He got your daddy pants. Hey, you know, got there well. Those are pants our elders wear when they going to work, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they wear. You know what I'm saying? Your people don't say they work, work on cars, janitor, any kind of labor job. They want to be comfortable. They wear shit like that, man. You got on granddad pants. No, bro, stop it. Those look like the pants back in the day your parents or your grandma buy you for Easter, and you gotta go to church, but they gotta hem up the bottom. yo, y'all remember when you had to get your pants hemmed up? That's what Mello look like. We gotta take these up a little bit. Come here, boy. Let me see these. Let me see the bottom. We gotta take these. I gotta sew those up. There you go, right there, man. Mello got on church pants and not him. No, these niggas are funny, y'all. I'm sorry. All right? Y'all want to see some more delusional shit? Come on, y'all racist people. Let's laugh at Skip Bayless. He's delusional. Yo, man, this shit is funny, man. Yo, do y'all know Skip Bayless said by him going on First Take, it was the rebirth of his career. The only thing is I didn't have enough time and space to let y'all know what happened with Skip Bayless because he was on there Friday. Man, we about to have some fun. Matter of fact, I need to laugh one more time. Let me look at these fucking pants. Oh, shit, man. Melody to him, man. Let's go. All right. Let's go, man. And nobody's spared, man. Fuck this shit. The world is coming to an end and we all broke, man. I ain't got no love for no celebrities, man. I ain't got no love for none of these niggas, man. Let's go. All right, let's just go. I'm just joking, man. So look, Skip Bayless calls ESPN Stephen A. Smith reunion his career rebirth. So Skip Bayless is saying by him being on First Take, his career has been restarted. And I'm going to be honest with you. Friday, that shit was horrible. You know what it felt like? I was back in the day. Like I said, these Negroes always trying to play an old song over. Y'all never gonna have the success First Take had. I watched it. It was a good energy at first, but what messed them up when they start going into that Jordan LeBron debate. And I'm like, here they go with this old shit. They trying to keep it going with that. Now, what would have made this shit official if Stephen A. and Skip Bayless would have been talking about current shit. Like, Skip, what you think about this? We think about they go back to this GOAT debate shit. So once they did that, I said, nah, they done. But what I say before that, Stephen A. needs help. He needs help. He needs help. He needs help. He's crashing and sinking and burning. They all sinking and burning. So I said in the end, they have to stick together. Do you see them all backtracking? They are all doing the same thing you do when your ass is a fucking failure. All right? Y'all broke up. Somehow, bro, you can't get no other girl. Or every girl you find is not like the girl you had, and you go try to go back to her. That's them going in circles. Meanwhile, Skip Bayless called this shit the rebirth of his career. I'm going to show you why I'm laughing. They was joking on Skip. They said that Skip, they were showing a performer, right? They were saying that Skip, before he pop out on First Take, he hyped. So they were showing this guy right here and shit. And they were like, that's how Skip popped out happy as hell on First Take. But they was trashing his ass. Don't bring Skip Bayless back on the show no more. I just turned this shit off. So when he's saying it was a rebirth, Skip, you delusional. They was like, man, get him off here. They say, don't bring Skip Bayless back. No. They say, don't bring him back no more. I just turned this shit off. These people are putting out their own presses, man. They're putting out their own stories. They're fucking embarrassing themselves. No, Skip, it ain't work. It didn't work, Skip. I'm going to tell y'all, if it don't work on me, it don't work. So it was good at first to see them back together, yes. But nah, that show ain't going to work every day. It's just not every day. It's not. It's not. Plus, y'all, I used to watch that shit every day. And I'm telling you, life moved on, y'all. I'm not in the past. So people like me, they know what's up. When shit is over, it's over, bro. Skip Bayless is back. Niggas depressed. Niggas was depressed. They was cursing his ass out like, yo, no, y'all. This a joke ass Stephen A. How fucking sorry they are, y'all. Them niggas gotta go. When you try to go, you're no different from a performer trying to go back and reinvent an old hit. They sorry as fuck. They trying to go back and redo hits. Bro, they still trying to bring up the Jordan LeBron debate. I told y'all that shit dead. That shit corny as fuck, man. Whenever they need ratings, they go to LeBron versus Jordan, but they don't know that shit was so old. Let's go it again, y'all. Skip Bayless calls ESPN Stephen A. Smith reunion his career rebirth. You try to say that shit, it's on now. I'm back. They say this Skip Bayless right here. They said that nigga was happy to be on the show. That nigga popped out the stage. If you see this video live, it's funny because that nigga, he bounced out through that trap door. He right here under the trap door. He bounced out. They said that was Skip Bayless, man. But look, right? No, Skip Bayless delusional, y'all. They saying Skip Bayless back on it. I'm turning this shit off. Skip Bayless is back. Niggas depressed. So here you got it, y'all. Now here goes the part 2 of the delusion. I busted y'all homeboy Shannonsharpe putting out fake news. Let's go. Shannonsharpe, ESPN return rumors heat up. Shannonsharpe, ESPN return rumors heat up after Skip Bayless reunion. That's a lie, Johnny. That's a lie. Because after Skip Bayless on there, Shannonsharpe tried to put out news like he about to go back too. Shannon, the difference between you and Skip Bayless, nigga. You was accused of being with a 20-year-old and destroying her backside. You made a payout allegedly on a youngster. What make you think you're going to go back on ESPN, bro? Are you fucking sick? Nobody white will ever see your ass on the real TV, nigga. That's it. You will ever be on YouTube, nigga. You will forever be seen on Nightcap late at night. You will never be on Dave TV again, Shannon. Get that through your head, bro. I'm going to show you right here. Because Skip Bayless went on the show, you thought you was going to be next, but you fucking both delusional because on top of that, Shannon is making up shit. I seen nothing about him coming back. Here go the proof, man. Okay, here you got it. Rumors. Keyword. Shannonsharpe ESPN return rumors. You know, God damn it, I can make a rumor up on myself. It's called a rumor because that shit ain't real. Here you got it. I will always give y'all proof. This shit fun, y'all. This shit fun. Because what? They will not cheat analytics, y'all. They won't get it through their fucking head. We spoke about this yesterday. The woman told y'all. All I'm telling you is this, y'all. It's a crisis, and you ain't going to escape. Y'all going to make up shit. You will not escape AI. Remember that part. Shannon, here you go. While a source says a Shannonsharpe return is currently under consideration, ESPN previously said similar about Skip Bayless. Bro, this shit fake. I'm just going to stop playing with y'all. He said sources said. Who the source, Shannon? Where they at? Did I prove it to you right here? Look, that shit got 10 likes. It's 10. Shit fake, bro. No, he want to go back to first take. He want to go back. He hoping he actually come back. No, that nigga stuck on YouTube. Shannon ain't making no money, y'all. When you make millions, this shit ain't enough money. It's not. And then when he make with Ocho, they got to split that. He got the other show, but y'all not paying attention. Ever since that nigga had Bobby Brown on Club Shay Shay, he been done since then. This nigga had Bobby Brown on Club Shay Shay, Offset. He have nobody's. Everybody that's on Club Shay Shay don't have a career. He only got black people on the show. You ain't get it yet. So you want to be on an American show, but on YouTube, you just interview black people. Shannon, I think you should just stay where you at. You out, all right? Just stay where you at. That's what you're going to do, nigga, because you ain't going back on first take. Just stop it, all right? Please stop lying to black people, y'all. Will y'all please stop? Let's go. Here go update. What's up, Sister T? Sean Diddy Combs' publicist responds to Diddy. You know you forced yourself on me. So Jonathan Hay is not stopping. He is the one. I don't feel like going into the story, man. He the one with that Biggie shit. Allegedly, Diddy did something to Biggie clothes or so. I don't know, man. But he's still on Diddy ass. You know what I'm saying? He ain't stopped, y'all. So there you got it, man. I'll be letting y'all just see that this stuff is never over. It's never over. It's not over till Diddy come home. Or somebody will go to jail. It's not over yet. It's never going to be over. Now, on all the places, like all the places y'all be at and watch, you ain't never going to see this shit, but just know it never went away. Now, let's do a recap for the people that just pulled up. But before I do that, I must laugh at Carmelo Anthony pants again. They had Carmelo Anthony on national TV dressed the exact same way as when my granddad called himself getting fresh going outside. That's all he did. Carmelo Anthony got on granddad clothes. You see Vince Carter, you see Carmelo. All right? I don't give a damn if them pants Louis Vuitton. You see them shits? Those shits, they have straight legs. They not boot cut. I don't know what they are. All I want to know is if that fad come out and y'all start wearing that shit, boy, I would start roasting my ass off. No, y'all, Carmelo can't dress. He cannot dress. I think he just played. Some dudes that wear gym clothes a lot, it be like that, but he can't dress, y'all. Meaning he tried to get fresh after Stephen A. criticized his dress code. New York, stand up. Melo was raised in Baltimore, man. He ain't never learned how to dress in New York. I'm going to be honest with you, man. He from Baltimore. That means something, man. No disrespect, but y'all know that's the home of T-shirts and shit. Nah, he don't know. All you got to do is see Melo dressed up in front of that guy on national TV, y'all. Y'all know he could have did better than that, man. So there you have it, man. Here's the T he got in your granddaddy pants. Get him back. He needed him. Somebody give Melo a him. He need him hemmed up. Yo, y'all, when the last time you wore some hemmed up pants? Next thing you know, y'all going to start rocking permanent creases again. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. Meanwhile, y'all going to let R. Kelly do his bid without keep mentioning this nigga name? Can you please stop, y'all? All you're going to do is keep embarrassing yourself. Do What You Want featuring R. Kelly is still my jam after all these years. Do you see what that nigga doing on that stage? So sick of seeing this shit. You fucking people are sick. So here you go, black people. All black people that love R. Kelly. I told y'all this the word on y'all. It said, you people are fucking sick. I told you, man. Y'all are sick. I will never hang with y'all in real life. Y'all are fucking lunacy now. Loon balls. Yo, y'all, they are so, I can't believe they are so fucking sorry. They are still reminiscing on the nigga from 30 years ago, 25 years ago. That is known, convicted as we speak. Convicted for dealing with minors. Got it? And I told you, everybody that loved them is fucking just like them. And that's all it is, Johnny. There's no way around that. Either you with it, or you the one that turn your back on that shit, or you like to do it too. That's all it is, y'all. This R. Kelly is a reflection of your fucking failure. Here you got it. You fucking people are sick. So when I read that shit, I was cracking my ass up. Because when they get it from me, it's one thing. I told them this is the narrative on them around the world. From the goddamn White House to the goddamn penthouse. I don't give a damn what you talking about. That's the word on y'all. All right? Black folk, that's y'all. Not black Americans, black folk. All right? Remember that shit. Who black folk? All niggas on welfare. That's who. That's who, nigga. Straight up. Straight up. Let's go. He put a dildo in my... Okay. Cat roasted his ass. What Cat say? Just because Kevin went to Diddy parties don't mean he did nothing. But the fact that Kevin Hart is quiet, that means he did something. Meanwhile, everybody started laughing at Diddy parties. Tell you they ain't going to escape. It ain't going to escape because everybody saw this already. Meaning, Kevin Hart's career been over. The Netflix special was the funeral. The prank is on y'all. Y'all still was loving Kevin Hart. They trashed all y'all celebrities, made sure y'all all got it clear they were all dirty. Then they watch y'all all still praise them after they dirty. What y'all not getting is this as well. Let me show you how fake they are. When R. Kelly was going to court, he wasn't getting all this praise. They so stupid, they praised him more after he got convicted. Do they praise R. Kelly more after he convicted or before that? Before that, they was not showing him no love at all. But since he got convicted, they've been praising him. See, they're stupid. They'll praise you after. After Michael Jackson got called Wacko Jacko, who the one dancing? They praise him after he gets accused of being a Geppetto, not before. Told you to get played. What happens is they expose your celebrities and they give them back to you. Here you go. We don't want them no more. You can have them. And y'all say, thank you. And that's all it is. You're going to be proud of fucking idiocy. So here you got it. You people are fucking sick. Tell you that's the word, man. Say it again. You people are fucking sick. The one to the left gave her baby whiskey. The one in the middle left her kids home for 6 weeks by themselves. And then the guy that's arrested, he turned himself in because he couldn't take it out here no more. He robbed the Domino's with a fake-ass gun so he can go to jail on purpose and get some penile. Get it? He loves the penile system. So remember we looked at that joke last week when it said, here what your baby daddy doing in prison. They love to go to jail, y'all. It said, here's why your baby daddy keep liking going to jail. Tell you that's the word on y'all. It's a black crisis, y'all. Here it go right here. You people are fucking sick. So sick of seeing this shit. Who they was talking about? R. Kelly. Why they sick of it? Because y'all keep talking about it. Let's make it a race thing. Who keep talking about R. Kelly? Black people or white people? All right then, y'all. But why you won't get, that's why people look at you like you're nasty. Why you won't get, that's why people don't respect you. Because of the shit that comes out your mouth. The shit you're proud of. All right, you're dangerous. No, anybody love R. Kelly, you would never be around my youngsters at all. Your ass would never be nowhere around me, period. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at the facts of Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is done. He been finished. But look at the dirty shit he did. Kevin Hart went missing, MIA, changed his phone number after layoffs at his struggling media company. Thank you very much, Danelle. Thank you. Here you got it. Kevin Hart went MIA, changed phone number after layoffs at his struggling media company. I'm going to assume who was working there because I told y'all we laugh and joke. When you work for black people, what's going to happen? They're going to motherfucking go MIA on you and change the phone number right before your paycheck comes. Kevin Hart did that. Went missing on people, y'all. So if you don't get his finish, no more check writers. Business crashed. Roasted personally. Once The Rock roasted his dead father. You think that was just a joke? Man, that was disrespectful, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Disrespected his dead father. Disrespected him as a man in front of his wife. He's done. Simple. Brand-wise, all he gonna do is low-level shit, maybe. But other than that, his companies, here you got it. This also means Kevin Hart left people for dead in a crisis. A financial crisis, he left people for dead. It's right here. Kevin Hart went MIA, changed his phone number after layoffs. He left people for dead. All right? So when they was roasting for real. When I was telling you about how they disrespected her dead husband, here you got it. Cheryl Underwood's husband's suicide cruelly mocked. They mocked him, made a mockery of his death. They wasn't sparing nobody. That guy to the left, he the one that threw a shot at Black excellence. Because why? Kevin Hart was part of Black excellence. He was so proud of it. He was always putting that wine glass up. Let's just say Black excellence took a loss because of Kevin Hart. Stupid ass, all right? That's what happened. He was down with Black excellence. Let's look at Black excellence in reality. Here goes some Black excellence. Kevin Hart went missing after he changed his phone number, after layoffs, and struggling media company. Black excellence. So yesterday, when I said Black excellence really is Black failure now, y'all, here is the proof. I could damn near prove to you every last one of them are failing right now. In their business endeavors, in their real life endeavors. Online, numbers make you think they're winning because they got numbers, but you can buy numbers that don't mean shit if those numbers don't sell brands. If they had real numbers, Kevin Hart shit wouldn't have went out of business. Period. His shit went out of business. No more black dollars, y'all. Black dollars gone. No more money. We don't got money to just blow like that no more. Money is gone. That's the main reason why everybody gonna sink. So Before this shit started, I told them all, anybody banking on the black dollar gonna fail. So like I said, none of this shit is shocking to me because I know what's happening. You can make the black dollar, but if you banking on it, it ain't a guarantee what I'm telling you. Kevin turns himself in. So I don't know what made people think after these things came out on Kevin Hart, he was going to go on with his career. Meanwhile, you're going to see eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You're going to see Kevin Hart in the same conversation as damedash and Cameron because they're family for one label. But what they don't want to accept, their time is up. At this point, they're only entertaining New York and Philly. I guess that's it. Whoever had a Rockaway jacket, that's who still liked them. Whoever wore Rockaway clothes, loved them. Whoever wore Darion jeans, they the ones. They the super fans. Be proud of yourself if you never wore that hip-hop clothes. I do miss the one with them apple bottoms. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Like I said, Battle of the Chins. When I was telling y'all yesterday, I wasn't making it up. They are calling it Battle of the Chins. Battle of the Double Chins. Now, let's get into this. When I spoke about Rihanna going back to her past, guys, it's like you're going back to the neighborhood. When you're going backwards, nothing good comes out of you going backwards. One day I'm going to learn that shit. When you go back to an old job, what comes out of it? You go back to an old relationship, what comes out of it? You moved out the neighborhood, you go back to your old neighborhood. What you going to get out of it? One day you're going to learn about this ass backwards shit. The word is you go ass backwards because you don't know how to go forward. You don't know how to go forward or what? Get over shit. So, being that Rihanna went back in the past, doing shit she wasn't doing for years, she went back around some people. And after that, somehow all this old shit coming back up on her. Dirt. So, this video resurfaces of Naomi Campbell asking her. When you watch the video, you can read her lips, everything. She asked her, are you high? But get this part. She's asking her that shit live on stage. Because you see Rihanna, word is she was stuck. But the word is before that, somebody had them on drugs. The rumors was they had no woman on drugs. That was the rumor. Y'all know the rumors. So what they doing? Bringing the shit back up. And guess what? I never saw this before. So that's why I know what it's about. I know this is people bringing up their old dirt for slander. Because I never saw this. And don't forget, once again, TikTok. It just gets uploaded. Once it gets uploaded on TikTok, it's everywhere. So Naomi Campbell asked her straight up, are you high? And she was just standing there stuck. She ain't smiling, nothing. She was just stuck. You see that? You see how Naomi Campbell look conniving, right? All you got to know is this when they were young. And they said Naomi Campbell was the female Diddy. Because she ain't no good neither. She's considered to be a dirtbag. Yep. So when she asked now, is she high? I'm going to assume Naomi Campbell, if she is high, you the one that gave her the drugs. Because it looked to me like maybe I was getting down together, and then you're like, are you high? Man, y'all know how that shit go. Meanwhile, you was the one getting high with her, and she the one can't control her high. I also know another thing. A lot of those supermodels, they ain't on that blow, them drugs, keep their shape. And a lot of times why they get chunky, because they don't be on drugs no more. That's why a lot of time they be chunky. All right? Let's go back to it again. What she say? Are you high? Are you high? Everybody's careers go back to Diddy some kind of way. Meaning, one way or another, if you was a superstar, you hung out with the diddler. I'm not going through that shit again. He was the top celebrity, y'all. Nobody was higher than him. That's when I started getting to the whole shit. The game is based on who you like, because he the one that say who you gonna like. If Diddy say hit this the one, that's the one. If he say career over, career over. So I want the biggest prank to unfold when Diddy come home. I want him to expose and reveal all the people he made stars. Y'all can see half of the people you like, it comes from Diddy. So I just tell you, I don't pick and choose. It's over anyway, but entertainment is entertainment, y'all. But after 2000s, it was controlled. There's a reason why Riri still left. And I say that to be funny. Because the people that gave her the name Riri, she back hanging with them again. So here you got it, y'all. Meanwhile, bad news coming back on her old video resurfacing of her high. Now, somehow, I never saw this, but all of a sudden, it comes back out. Let's go. At the same time, she being roasted for having a double chin. At the same time. So the word is what you see. Remember, they did a video together first? All right. What we don't know is if they were put together as a couple. That's what we don't know. And so like I said, we don't got to know nothing. But the check writers know everything. The check writers know they all together. They know how you came in, how you became a star, who helped you. They know this already. So being that Rihanna went to that event, all this old shit coming back up on her, which is no other than Diddy affiliations. So when you see this video of Naomi Campbell asking her if she high, maybe Naomi Campbell the one that got her ass high, because it was said that Naomi Campbell was doing some, get it? She was allegedly Cassie, you know what I'm saying? She was the third leg. Long story short, she's a goddamn witch, and she might be the one to make you go in the room. You're going to go in the room, have sex with her, and then you might get jammed up with something else or knocked out. Who knows? Or lady, you might wake up, the same thing will happen to you like happened to Diamond Cousin. Or the same thing happened to you that happened to Diamond. You remember how they kept wanting R.A.P. her ass? You remember how Trixie them, they wanted to get Diamond coochie? They wanted that coochie? Here you go right here. Players Club was about the industry too, what they do. Right here. Yeah. Look like she's a seducer, don't she? Are you high? Mind you, they're on stage. I think Rihanna about to get an award. I don't know what it is. I just know they're on stage. And you know when you're on stage, you don't ask nobody no shit like that. You get what I'm saying, y'all? You don't do that on stage. She asked, are you high? And she was stuck. Remember, you saw that picture of somebody at the game shaking in the chair. They were shaking and wobbling. Word is, somebody had them on the meds. How you know that? KevinHart admitted he was on drugs. Admitted. He said he was on drugs and admitted to cheating on his wife. You're going to see everybody that hung with them people been accused of being on drugs or admitted they was on drugs. First, Montana said he was a perk head. He had a perk habit. Meek Mill came out and said he was a perk habit. Y'all saw Rickross damn near OD, seizure, because he allegedly what? Was on that lean. All of them were drug heads. All of them damn near OD. Y'all saw it y'all own eyes. Everybody hung around him some way or another, being accused of being a drug head. But then again, they think all that pink coke he did by himself. Told you they all stupid. You know Diddy had pink coke, but to this day, you don't know everybody that was doing the shit. What? Buying it from him? All that. He was the plug. Duh. To this day, your nose on that pink stuff. Don't matter. The point is, everybody hung around him somehow got drugs on their track record. Because that game is sex, drugs, and rock and roll anyway. So, like he said, KevinHart, because you went to Diddy parties don't mean you did nothing. But the fact you quiet, that means you did something. So I told them all, in the end, they all going to be guilty by association because they did not separate themselves from Diddy no kind of way. They kept quiet. All they had to do was say, I ain't do shit. KevinHart hanging around KATT Senate. A nigga 44 get in trouble. You come back to the block. He hanging around youngsters 25, 23. He hanging around the young boys at the ball court. Bro, what you doing to youngsters? What the hell you doing, bro? Don't try to hide. You try to go on KATT Senate. Meanwhile, his whole shit been collapsing, y'all. Why you think he running back to Cameron and Dame? Why you think they running back? No, the Rockefeller getting wrapped the fuck up. That's it. So my point is this. I really do hope they rock this summer. Hopefully, if they rock this summer, something to be saved. But I'm going to tell y'all the secret, New York. I'm going to tell y'all why they exposed. They was picking and choosing the talent so much, that's why there's no talent left. The game is over, y'all, because they didn't put on enough people from New York. That's why. They didn't help make no other New Yorkers rich after they got rich, because they smart. Diddy and his homeboy said, ain't nobody from New York going to be over us. What the hell we look like putting somebody on? And then eventually they be bigger than us. No, that 50 Cent shit ain't going to happen no more. Because remember, 50 was not supposed to make it. They always forget that part. He was not. First of all, 50 was supposed to be dead. Second of all, if Eminem ain't give him a deal, it would have never worked. If Dre ain't get behind it, Jimmy Iovine would have never happened. If New York had something to do with 50, he would have never been heard. I've been doing this years ago. The formula is you got to leave. Same thing, you go look at Nicki, how she made it. She had to leave. They made it where, hell no, you ain't going to be. What we look like helping you get on, and then you be a bigger star than us in New York. Dipset, you getting big, shut the label down. We selling this shit. Huh? All right. Big, y'all get, shut it down. Cam could have been bigger than Jay-Z, and he could have been at one point. Yes, he could at one point, but something happened. They started playing this game of removing power. Meaning, as long as nobody be a star in New York, they won't have the power in the industry. So we'll make people stars from Tennessee, Usher. We'll make superstars from Philly, everywhere except for New York City. Fuck that. Barbados, Trinidad, Canada. We're not making no more New Yorkers rich no more. Like, that ain't going to happen. So they control the game, and that's why we don't have nothing in New York. But knockoffs, because they made it like that. You're going to keep listening to Jim Jones without an album, without a marriage, a record label. All your New York rappers don't even have a fucking record deal. They don't have nothing. That was the plan, y'all. In the end, everybody going to get dumped on their head. Flushed down the toilet. That's all it is, y'all. Because the music of sex, drugs, rock and roll, hip-hop is outlawed. Because if you get it, rock and roll was banned first. And then it was rap turn to get banned. Rock and roll was the culture first of evil, allegedly. Got it? MTV. But in our era, rock and roll had died early 2000s. Because I watched the interview with a rock and roller talking about this. He was talking about how in the late 90s, it started to die. And then they gave all the money to hip-hop, rap. And then you're going to see MTV, VH1, all this rap shit. BET, rap took off because they put a lot of money behind it. Remember, Jimmy Iovine used to work with what? Rock and roll. Where hip-hop was the biggest culture money maker, they took the rock and roll energy, finances, and put it in rap. That's what they did. That's when they made rap the spirit of rock and roll. And that's when you're going to see rap got wicked. That's all it was. You're going to see the party having fun stop, the death increased, the murder increased, the blunt smoke, the liquor, everything just increased. And then what happened? They both started liquor companies. So my point is, it been turning to rock and roll. It did early 2000, what happened? Party like a rock star. When Kanye West was coloring his hair, when Jim Jones wearing tight clothes, when they was wearing skull gang clothing, they were being rock stars. They had stole the white people's swag, the white t-shirt. So let's make it clear. They was wearing the t-shirts with the jeans, with the chain. White boy, what's wrong with you? I've been through this shit. They stole rock and roll shit. Or I would say rap turned into rock and roll energy, and the rappers stole the rock and rollers swag. Jim Jones was the main one. Him, Lil Wayne, and Joel Santana. Because rock and rollers been wearing the skinny jeans. That's their shit. Skinny jeans. What kind of shirts they always wear to rock and rollers? The brand t-shirts, right? All right. What you don't talk about with the cartoon, whatever it is, that's rock and roll shit. The past years, black people been dressing like rock and rollers. Period. My point is, they were talking this black shit, walking around dressing like rock and rollers. Straight up. Skinny jeans, rock and roll. T-shirts. Y'all be like, I'm selling my merch, rock and roll. Then you're going to see that's why the culture went. They did a swap out. Now y'all going to be the evil culture. Because rock and roll was considered the music of the devil, right? So now y'all hip-hop, rap going to be the music of the devil. And then you're going to see somebody doing all these rituals online because it's all together. All right. Meanwhile, they say Diddy hit that ass. Diddy was hitting all races. It is said Diddy had more sex with women than every man in the industry put together. So y'all got it now? Game is over. No Diddy, no culture, no money. You got your proof with Kevin Hart. His company crashed, y'all. Crashed. No money. Sherrishepherd, a football player, company crashed. Remember when they say the dollar in y'all neighborhood circulate this many times? Don't circulate at all no more. I don't give a damn what it is. But they said, the dollar, it goes through the neighborhood once. That shit ain't going nowhere now. See that? You got it right here. See, I want y'all to get this main part too. They were the most respected because they were hard workers, earners, and people kiss their ass because of that black dollar. But when y'all wake up and understand, you don't have the black dollar no more. The black dollar don't mean power no more. So I'm telling you, it's a lot of reasons why people not relevant no more in life. It's the truth. Which y'all don't get. This is not back in the day. Back in the 60s and 70s, that black dollar was very important. 70s, 80s, 90s. That black dollar was powerful. 90s, early 2000s, powerful. Not no more, y'all. The proof is outside. I keep throwing it at you. It's a reason why y'all don't dress the same. It means y'all don't got the same money. It's a reason why y'all don't do the shit y'all used to do. Y'all don't got the money I used to have. What was the black dollar, y'all? I can challenge anybody with this. We don't got to go there. The black dollar was that money kept in that damn house. That money that couldn't be tracked was the black dollar. What if you find out all this digital money was for you? That's why you don't keep money on you no more. I told you that. The plan was you're going to be broke because you're going to get used to being broke. You're going to get used to swiping. Your reality going to be never touching cash again. If I ask most of y'all when the last time you had a big face in your hand, you made money when it was in your hand. You talk about slavery or what you call this when you go to work, come home, you do all this shit, but somehow you never touch the money, you never go to a bank. Somehow your account always going low and low, but you never touch nothing. You don't touch cash money. When the last time you smelt money? Money is not in your reality no more. Did you know that? It was all part of it. Y'all gonna get used to not having that cash because your elders always kept that cash. That was your power. Y'all power was that dollar that y'all had put up that nobody could track. They had to wonder how the fuck they be doing that. How they always buying some shit. How they never go broke. They always got some shit going on. Why? They had money put up and it was what? Sharing their resources. They were doing little shit. Y'all power was that money under the mattress, that money under the sink, money under the attic, money in the yard. That was the power. Blacks had the power back in the day, y'all. Not no more. That's what y'all don't get. You've been chasing fumes of the past that you not. Back in the day, they were what? More college graduates, more doctors. They were more smarter, geniuses, inventors. They were doing shit, cracking codes, working on computers. When you go to the story of IBM, black man helping with that. Or Hidden Figures. No, they were smart in tech. Black men working on Wall Street. My homeboy father in New York used to help fix the computers on Wall Street when they fuck up. That's right. These are facts. Facts, y'all. I know the truth. That's why I talk shit. I know what they claim to be now. They not. They living off the past. Meanwhile, we didn't accomplish more than the past did, meaning none of us have topped what the past already did. Got it? We didn't. My father had his own business. Started in the goddamn 70s. I ain't got shit. Got it? I'm talking about my own life because I'm telling y'all what it is. We dropped the ball, but people want to keep talking. Now, it ain't just we dropped the ball. A lot of fuck shit happened. See, a lot of things happen. But the truth is, We did not top what was already done by our ancestors. We didn't do that. So when you understand that, you'll shut up, because Kevin Hart is proven to you. You can make it to Hollywood. You can get a business. You have all this money, but somehow his shit still crashed. Now let's ask a question. If them people back in the day had a chance to get a business like them now, you think they shit would have been crashing? Nope. Told you the word is you're stupid now. You're not a genius no more. You're not smart no more. That movie with Will Smith and his son. Remember that movie with Will Smith homeless? It showed you about that black man that was a goddamn genius. He was living fucked up, but his thoughts got him rich. That's how it was. Y'all were geniuses, which means people had to kiss your ass. We need them. We need them. Shit. Smart as hell. They make up. We need them. And they spend that dollar. So y'all guys don't get, you're not who your people were no more. Your beliefs, your people were more religious than you, more spiritual than you. They were more righteous than you. They got shit done. They work harder than you. What's the main code of them people? The fucking hardest workers. What are they now? The fucking laziest. What was the power of the people back then? They were fucking quiet. What's their weakness now? They fucking talk too much. So, you are not what you were. Your people were quiet, silent. They knew how to hide the money, hide your business, and they knew how to do shit. Your whole life been the internet. Therefore, you don't have shit. You kept believing in digital shit that don't exist, and your mouth got so fucking big. That's why they cutting the water off now, y'all. Because these are the things I meant where y'all don't got a leg to stand on, but your mouth so goddamn big. Meaning, you ain't your people back in the day. Your people back in the day, they could talk shit. They had leverage. It's called leverage. If y'all don't do this, we're going to start shopping with that. If y'all don't do this, we're going to stop that. And they knew what they had to do. Now I told you, they flipped it. NBA, you say, well, we ain't watch NBA no more. They're going to say, so what? We got that. We showing all around the world now. We already got used to y'all not shopping no more. Y'all shop online, right? Well, stay your ass online then. Don't worry about the mall. Don't worry about the outlets. Don't worry about no stores. Stay your ass online. Why? Y'all don't shop like your elders did anyway. Y'all don't shop like that. Bingo. Now, tomorrow I'm going to show you how Nike was going out of business when I kept telling you all everybody was wearing with them goddamn dunks, meaning they wasn't buying no other Nikes. So let's break it down what I really mean, y'all. Let's break down what I mean. But I'm not trying to diss people. This is the truth. All they wear is dunks. Now, y'all know we coming up. Nike, what you got? Air Max. Family, they not raised wearing Air Max like that. And everything they wear is old shit we used to wear. They don't wear Air Max. They don't wear Vapors, Vapor Max. They don't wear nothing but dunks. Nike been crashing. Nike done crashed. Somebody had to invest money into that shit. The original owner, one of the original people had to go back to Nike to save that shit. When I've been telling you Nike is trash now, they make cheap shit on purpose and they hurt your fucking feet. And a lot of shit's plastic, y'all. These are facts. I got Nikes, y'all, but I don't care about them shits. If I wear them, it's only going to be when I'm going out. But I know for a fact, if I had to go to class right now and get a pair of Nikes, all them shits hurt, except for Air Force Ones and Dunks. That's about it. All that other shit hurt. Vapor Max, them shits hurt. Which means I know it's something really cheap for real. But I got certain other kids comfortable as hell. So I got certain brands I wear more than Nike because they comfortable as hell. And I've been knew other brands are topping Nike with quality. You're going to see Nike been making on black people. How? Remember all the boys, Chicago, New York, around the world, they always wear them fucking Nike sweatsuits, them cheap-ass, corny-ass shit, the Nike rain jacket with the hood. Shit's corny as fuck. Nike's making their money on black people, y'all. What else? Them dunks. I told you. They know that Jordan 1s was popping. Y'all buy them Jordan 1s. So what Nike did was go back, release the dunks to take the Jordan 1 money. That's what they did. It was the dunks that kept Nike going all this time when they would have been flopped. So I told you I know they whole shit. Meanwhile, why y'all don't wear Air Max? Why y'all don't wear Air Max 95, Air Max 97? Y'all wear old shit, right? Why you don't wear Air Max 95, 97? Why you don't wear the modern day Vapor Max? Why so much shit y'all don't wear? Because you can't dress no more, that's why. And being that y'all can't dress like you used to, that's why shit is crashing, y'all. So you were loved because of that dollar. Everybody had to kiss your ass. Nike had to kiss your ass. Levi had to kiss your ass. Every store with a goddamn name had to kiss your ass because y'all were the consumers. Cadillac, kiss your ass. Lincoln, you don't ride Cadillac. Y'all don't ride Lincoln. Y'all don't spend money. You don't. So what y'all forgot is your power was the dollar. So being that y'all don't got the dollars y'all used to have, your voice ain't strong no more. It's just not. Y'all voice will forever scream online. Here go the proof. Let me show you them online. When they online, for the rest of their life to the day they die, y'all, they will forever be writing essays and paragraphs in comment sections. This means you're not heard no more. Nobody's listening. You don't have a voice. So you got to keep typing it out now. That's it. You don't have a voice. They trick you with your voice going to be fucking typing. But nobody sees it. That's what it's about, y'all. So here you got it. Remember this. Their power was the dollar, their silence, them minding their business, and staying out the way. That was their power. Now you're going to see they do everything opposite of what I said. And that's why they ain't going to make it. But one thing their ancestors knew, I'm just going to go to work, be quiet, pay my bills. I'm just going to mind my business. That's all they did. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. What we do is what we do. Don't tell them shit. And they had to respect that dollar. Because they knew it was a time everything would have been crashed. It wasn't for them black dollars. Y'all, what's wrong with y'all? When they told you it only goes around once. Well, now it goes around 0 times. It don't even go around. Their money goes straight on online apps now. That's it. Meaning they made themselves not relevant by not dealing with the economy. They outcasted themselves with the shit they believe in, but they stopped participating in things like their elders did. Their elders went to play parks. Their elders spent money. They don't. They get high more than anything and talk shit. So I'm telling you, y'all, everybody always did the same things, but this is my opinion what happened. The bad people outnumbered the good. So back in the day, you always had these same things, but the difference is what I learned is we had more good people than bad. So if you got 100%, you might got 25 to 20% that do dirt bad. But everybody else good. So the good people kept shit quiet and kept it covered up. You see what I'm saying? We'll go in the house, stand up. Meaning, in our family, you might only have one person that was bad or two. Something. You're not like, you know what I'm saying? Now it's different. Now you got probably 60% of people bad as hell and 40% good. Good people. Good, they good peoples over there. There's some good people. Everybody's not like that. Before, everybody was damn near good peoples. They good peoples right there. My name was right here. Them right there. We good peoples. It ain't like that. Now it's shady. Who's that? Who's that? Black people even talk to each other. They don't come outside and do shit. They're not who they used to be, y'all. That's all that happened. So when he said it, because you went to Diddy parties don't mean you did nothing, but the fact you quiet means you did something. Now, in this situation, the point of all of it is people been quiet for too long in real life. And that's why they're not being heard now. They sound like crying now. All right? So let's just wrap it up. Time moves on. We going forward. And this time, it will not be written, y'all. Nobody's going to tell y'all what's happening. You just got to catch it for yourself. Once again, here's your final proof. When I say catch it for yourself, when you see shit like this means decline, y'all. They in a decline. Shit is crashing out. Kevin Hart went MIA. Not to Miami. He went missing in action. He changed his phone number after layoffs at his struggling media company. Struggling. So now y'all all got proof. Let's use our brain. If Kevin Hart media company was struggling, you still don't believe these guys be buying fake views still? You don't got to believe it. If Kevin Hart was big in movies, he's actually a comedian. He got a legacy. So his company crashing and nobody else's is. No, y'all. If his shit crashing, I know what happened to other people. It's that simple, y'all. And remember, they got pride, so they hide it. They don't want the blacks to know. That's why black media, you ain't going to see this. Maybe today after I said it, but this New York Post, meaning this World News. Hold up. That's they was roasting her. That lady, no, we ain't going there. Hold up. First thing first, right here. New York Post, national news. National news, y'all. Get it? So this ain't nothing special. This is what it is. This is reality. They let you know if you didn't know already. See, we already knew his career was over, but if you ain't get it, they telling you right here. Not only is his career over, his business investments are crashing. Also understand, once Kevin got accused of that Diddy shit, once you understand, you a company, y'all. Once they start seeing this shit, if I did have money invested, we pulling that out. We taking that out. We can't keep investing in this shit. It's gonna come back to bite us in the ass. So I'm saying, Kevin Hart got a good packing. He got a packing going away present, y'all. He done. He called him out for Diddy parties, y'all. That was it for him. You know what I'm saying? And they what made it funny when you heard everybody laughing at that shit. Because I tell them the whole world know about that. Meaning the whole world look at that Diddy shit for what it is. What they laughing at? When they were laughing at Kevin Hart at Diddy parties, what do you think they were laughing at? The word is what Diddy did to all of them. That's what they laughing at. Because they know what Diddy did. While Kevin Hart on the stage, man, they making fruity jokes and all that. So I know what they was doing. Yeah. And you'll see this shit was made professionally. This was not made by low-level shit. So over a year ago, what did I tell family? I said, yo, y'all, these are the clues. They be giving us the clues of this shit right here. And what? Did it not play out just like that? All right. Tom Brady trashed his ass. Joking on how the New York Knicks beat the Sixers. Tom Brady brought out a special Knicks jersey for Kevin Hart. Tom Brady cooked Kevin Hart. So there you go, y'all. Just let you know what happened. Meaning, that's what happened for real. On that note, y'all enjoy y'all day. What up, Smoke Dog? Let me shout out the chat. What's up, Miss Be Loyal? Shout out to everybody in the back. What's up, EK? What's up, Slick? Design? PJ? Shout out to the people that found the channel. What's up, Paula? Good morning. Shout out to everybody in the back. Thank you very much, Danelle. Sad. Rocket Red Countdown. Oh, my bad. It's sometime I don't know what that's about. Some of y'all will put emojis, it'll put the words. Like it say rocket. I know somebody said the rocket. Anyway, y'all, appreciate it all. I'll be back later. Y'all stay tuned. And y'all enjoy y'all day. We out. 1.